I said, I've been looking forward to playing more of it. I had a really fun time with this on Sunday when we first started it. Obviously the controls are weird, and like the general clunkiness of the game takes some getting used to, but I like to think that I have fashioned myself as an individual who does not fear the clunk, but maybe even leans into it, maybe embraces it. So I knew more or less at least what I was getting myself into when I said I was gonna play through this game. Like I knew this was gonna get weird. It's probably gonna get fucking frustrating and very difficult. But but like I said, I'm down to try it out. And I think the general consensus by most folks that previously played through this game and maybe played through it again recently is that, yeah, the game is weird and clunky and like in many ways is not for everybody, but there's a really special experience with it. Like, if you can get past those things, there's a really sweet ass experience that for people that are into retro gaming like myself, retro shooters in particular, that it's worthwhile. It's like a worthwhile experience. Yeah, timeless masterpiece. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, peruse the Steam page. You know, like most of the reviews I think are going to be positive. There are going to be some people that say, whoa, this game is fucking weird, but like, you know, generally speaking, the kind of person that tries System Shock 1 probably is into retro shit. Like, you're not gonna get Fortnite gamers to play this unless they're genuinely interested in this, like, this era of gaming. So it's like, if you've made it this far, if you know what System Shock is, and you've made it into this screen and you're not like scared off already, it's like you're probably fine. You're probably fine. All right, friends, let's go ahead and jump on in. I think we have everything else set. We have everything else set. We sure do. All right, friends, welcome back to System Shock. Let's pick up where we left off. I was saying earlier, before kind of folks were kind of rolling in here, I was saying earlier that I did a couple of cursory Google searches last night. Since I was unable to stream last night, I did like a couple of quick Google, cursory searches here. Here's the elevator. It's going to take us to floor 2, but before I do that, there was a few things. One of the things that came to my attention is that if you last time there were those pods, those nodes that I destroyed, and upon destroying them, it lowered the security level down. Let's see, where was it? How do I look at the security? Yeah, the status. Here we go. It lowered the security level on this floor, at least, down to 7%. It was like 80% earlier. Now it's at 7%. I think the last 7 or so percentage is knocked out by seeking out the remaining security cameras that are on this floor. And I mean, it's like, sure, I mean, I guess I could check every nook and cranny, but I don't think I care too much necessarily. There's a few locked doors that presumably you can only unlock by getting the security all the way down to 0. That's probably true, but like, I don't know if it's that big enough of a deal, honestly. Like, you know, we took out all the ones we could find. Like, and as I'm just kind of looking around, like, you know, there's lots of little alcoves where they could be sneaky, and finding strange places to put them, or putting them inside of dead people, who knows. So anyway, so when it came to destroying the nodes, when we first were in there, when we first found this room, I remember I noticed the number sequence being displayed on the panels, on these little display panels here. And I remember thinking, like, oh, should I write this down? Games like this, you see like a string of numbers being repeated ad nauseum. Surely it's got to be important, right? Surely I need to write this down for, you know, for some reason. But it didn't appear that the numbers were in a sequence. And I went back and watched the VOD, and I like wrote down the numbers in a sequence. And they were, wrote down the numbers. I wrote down like 30 entries, like 30 digits of this number sequence, and found that there was some repetition, but some digits were changing. Like, sometimes it was a 5, sometimes it was a 6, that kind of thing. So I looked it up. I didn't look up the solution, but what others were advising, especially for a first playthrough, is to make note after you break the nodes the display will rest at a single number. Write down that number and what floor it was. I don't know why it's significant. I didn't read that far, but the general consensus is you will save yourself a whole heap of trouble if you write down what that is and describe what floor it is. So there it is. So I'm just making a note here. Huge success that yes, floor 1 has number 4 attached to it. So that was one thing. The other thing, like I said, we're about to head to floor 2, and I'm scared. I'm scared because I have no doubt that things are gonna get weird. We know that enemies respawn at least to some degree. I'm sure there's like some kind of like system, some kind of way to like point out, or some way to like predict how many enemies are likely to respawn and how frequently they will. Like I'm sure that's gonna be a thing eventually. We have a whole new floor to explore, which is exciting and a little bit terrifying. Yeah, so we are so we're getting into floor 2, and again, I looked it up. There's gonna be 9 floors in this game total, which is a little bit alarming. 9 is not, you know, an insignificant number, obviously. And we only cleared the first floor last time, so we have our work cut out for us. Although so much of last time was just trying to figure out the controls and just kind of get our sea legs. I suspect that things will start moving, maybe not faster per se, because we're gonna play it safe, obviously, and play it slow. But I'm hoping it'd be nice if we could do ideally more than 1 floor per stream, because if it's only 1 floor per stream, we're gonna be here for a while. But by that same token, I'm in no rush. This game is very good, and I'm looking forward to experiencing more. On the floor 2, baby. Oh, maybe I'm full of shit. I thought it said there was 9 total. Maybe we can't elevator to floors 4 and 5. Maybe we have to take like a stairwell or something. Because I think I read that there's something beyond floor 8, or maybe that's the bridge or something. I don't know. Regardless, elevator door's still open. There we go. Let's close it. Nothing else to click. Just this guy. Yep. Floor 2, Electric Boogaloo, pretty please. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my fucking God. All right. Oh, God. Shit. Oh, boy. Starting off strong. Well, the good news is if they kill me, I'll just respawn. Jesus, man. Farsight was not wrong. Like, they will come in fast and furious. And this is not me, like, moving the WASD. I'm just getting accosted with, like, a bunch of collisions by these dudes just fucking forcing their way in. It's a good old-fashioned elevator gangbang. It's a good old-fashioned Tuesday night elevator orgy. Pile in for the orgy. Who else wants in? This is a no loads refused super mutant orgy. So, like I said, even if they were to kill me, I would just respawn at the bottom. It's fine. Unless the rules are different, because unless, like, upon dying, I would... oh, let's check that. Unless upon dying, what if there's a respawn spot on this floor that is considered separate? It's hard to say. So, regardless, I'll try to be a smart fella. Whoa, that was weird. I got launched. Oh, I think because the elevator shut. I have 27 medikits. I probably don't need to be too worried, but at the same time, again, Farsight warned us that the whole notion of like resources being plentiful is not something to get used to. What's up, Smokey? Yeah, elevator etiquette, especially elevator orgy etiquette. Very, very disappointing. Why was the river rich? Because it had 2 banks. Thank you for that, Farsight. That was exactly what I was hoping we would have. Oh. So now I can use my fucking 10-foot fucking gorilla grip, not gorilla grip, gorilla reach. The fact that I was able to melee that guy to death this far away, my God, I got the fucking Waluigi arms. All right, so. Oop, wrong button. I'm being stealthy, clang, clang, as I fucking bang on the walls. I'm trying to utilize that lean maneuver. This feels so obvious. This feels so obvious. Like, me doing that doesn't feel subtle at all. But, like, it makes me wonder if, like, he truly can't see me if I'm, like, leaning around like that. The goodness, we're far enough away. I think they just don't have the best perception. Which, same, honestly. I know that feel. Do I go ahead and draw him? Draw him to my mount as well, I suppose. I can take his ass out. We dropped his ass. I was gonna say, I heard a door open. So that means it's possible they saw something. It's also more possible they heard something. So knowing that enemies might be able to hear things is something to be aware of. Elevator orgy etiquette, I know, man. Hard to get information on an activity so ostracized. I think me and some of my friends, just like to be goofy one time, we looked up like the Wikipedia article for orgies just to see like what kinds of things in a like an academic sense people would say about orgies. And one of the lines that always stuck with me is that like people that organize orgies sometimes have a hard time getting people to follow through on it. Like, you know, people will commit like, oh yeah, I'm down, bro. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. And then like come orgy time, a bunch of no-shows. What the hell happened? And what this Wikipedia, I think it was Wikipedia, maybe it was something else. What this like, you know, fairly academic article that we were reading said is that like, yeah, like organizers had a hard time getting people to follow through because when people like after some point upon signing up for such an activity, it dawns on them what they've signed up for, and like the reality sets in of like what they will be subjected to and what they will be expected to do. It's like, oh god, what have I done? Maybe this is weird. I don't know, bro. Maybe this is not for me. That always stuck with me. The idea of somebody being like, hell yeah, orgy time, and then like 10 minutes till go time. You know, all right, time to leave. Time to go drive to the destination. And then at some point they just kind of have that moment where they go, oh my fucking god, what am I doing? Because I mean, if I was a single virile young lad, I don't think I think I would be the kind of guy to be like, nah, I'm good. No, thank you. I'm set. So if in my single years, I don't think it would have been for me personally. Not to look down on those who would be into it, but yeah, it's one of those things where you can determine what is and is not in your wheelhouse. All right, so our first log.
I was standing right next to him. Darcy was telling me something about the laser, something about overrides and a number. The cyborg assassin shot him in the back of the head. He didn't even touch me. They knew Darcy was onto something.
So of course we knew Darcy got. No surprise there. What to do when an elevator drops? It can be commonplace. You mean the whole notion of like, if an elevator like just fucking careens down the shaft, like I don't know, the rope snaps or something? Because yeah, I heard that like the tricky part of course is knowing when you're about to reach the bottom. I guess the lights might indicate, but like if the elevator loses power or something, it's hard to say. But yeah, it's like you have to jump right before you land. I can't remember. I feel like Mythbusters did a thing about that. I can't remember. I think the idea is you'd still get fucked up. You're supposed to lay down? Oh, okay. So jumping is not good? Well, I guess that's a problem. Like, how do you time it? Unless you can see the lights going down. So yes, you're supposed to lie down, but elevators really shouldn't fall down. That's the thing too, like, the only time I could see that happening is if the wires snapped. And I'm pretty sure that kind of thing is hard to happen. The safest method of travel, they have brakes on them. Yeah, that makes sense too. So yeah, it's like I don't know if I've ever heard of some incident involving an elevator like falling down a shaft. I've heard of an elevator like malfunctioning and somebody noticing that the elevator doors won't open, so they pry and like they see the out of service sign, they see the elevator won't open. So I know people have died by prying an out of service elevator open and then waltzing into the open shaft and just fucking falling down like dumbasses. I know that has happened. But yeah, other than movies, I've never heard about it just fucking falling. Yeah. You can snap the wires, but it just won't budge. Yeah, well, so it sounds like a lot of things would have to go down, or that would have to fail then, for that to be an issue then. Just driving, yeah, let me just, I'll just take elevators to work. Fuck driving cars, I'll take an elevator to the office. Easy peasy. But big lift, big elevator, or I guess actually it's big, it's not so much, yeah, actually big lift, big elevator would want us to use elevators for everything, because that's more money for John Lift, John Elevator. It's all other forms of travel, big everything else that are lining the pockets of the government to keep us from this knowledge. Bunch of fail-safes, yeah. Got the rope himself. Wow. So there it is. That's pretty impressive confidence, I would say. So that's a good sign. Yeah, I'm convinced. I'm convinced. If it comes up on the ballot to you know, vote yes or no for more elevators, I'll vote yes every time. So anyway, so yeah, so Darcy, we knew he got no surprise. Shodan, of course, is monitoring everything. How to destroy the laser. All he heard was override and a number. Only a matter of time before they get us all, he says. And I imagine that person probably did get got. So, some kind of number. I need to turn the audio up, methinks. On mine, at least. Because I feel like I need to be listening for monster noises. I feel like I'm hearing odd noises as it is. Also, I see these little compartments. These little shelves. Seems like it's just there for show, but... we just squinch down a little bit. Yeah, the shaft is dangerous, yeah, which makes sense. Which makes sense, because, yeah, like, I know people have gotten got by trying to pull shenanigans when an elevator is out of service, or yeah, they're exposed to the shaft, if you will. You know, to an elevator shaft, because that's really not something that, you know, an untrained individual should ever have to fuck with. So, yeah, that would be scary. Oh, we got these little fellas. I think for these guys, I think we fought them with melee last time. And that might work. To say, I'm getting them there. I think these guys are melee are melee only. Oh, that thing is scary though. For that, I might toss a grenade. Yeah, what are my options here? Yeah, I might toss a grenade for one of those guys. We used the mag pulse the last time, which might have been overkill, honestly. Yeah, pistol probably wouldn't work. I'll try grenade. We have so many of them. We got Leela over on TikTok. Hope you're doing well, bud. Thank you for joining in. Maybe it's pronounced Lilla. Regardless, hope you're doing well. The shafts can be dangerous. That's right, bud. They absolutely can be. It'd be nice if I could... like, I can see... it's like, if I could... I know I could, like, lean across... lean across this opening, but I know that would expose me to their bullshit. Thinking about, like, the niftiest way where I can do this, just because the controls for this are a little bit clunky. I could also hit him with the overcharged spark gun, but I think that would take too many shots, honestly. You stick your arm in the wrong spot. Ugh. Yeah, that... yes, I mean, that all makes sense, too. Like, you know, once you... being inside the elevator is great, but yeah, being anywhere on the outside, not a good time. Not a good time for anybody involved. Alright, so that was, I think, the best that could have gone. Just fucking yeet it and hope for the best. And I'm assuming... oh, there's no one over there. Am I allowed... am I expected to be able to see through this wall? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, okay, so there's one on... okay, that answers my question. Alright, so I should have saved then. Okay, so we don't have a respawn... if we die up there, we don't get the respawn... we don't get the respawn spot down here. We just, we get brought to some other, cyborgification spawn up there. So... also, I didn't even notice the elevator music earlier, which is fun. Alright, so yeah, so we have to play it extra careful then, until we find the respawn spot up top that we can switch to being a normal one. Yeah. This is delightful. I feel bad I talked over it last time. So the reality is the pipe might just be the best choice. Because the pistol, we would have to reload. The spark gun, we'd run out of energy pretty quickly. Yeah, the pipe must be the best choice. It'd be nice if I could, like, send a grenade up or something. But yeah, I think we just gotta fucking wail on them with the pipe and just hope for the best. So, far from ideal, although the good news is if I position myself kind of in the corner like this, I can make sure that only one can get at me from it at a time. Like right now, this is not great because two of them are getting me. So we haven't taken too much damage, actually, so we're doing alright. There's those bullets there. Gosh, I should be save scumming more often then. I'm getting slapped around a little bit by the elevator. I'm hoping I can like just squeeze past him. All right, so I ended up taking more damage this time. I remember being left at a little bit more than half health last time. This time I took more hits than I would have otherwise preferred. So yeah, we didn't get as many healing, fellas. That elevator kind of slaps you around a little bit. I don't care about that. I was looking to see if there's anything else. I know, and it's tricky too because the dead bodies kind of overlap upon themselves. Oh, you mean just the standard music? I think I have it turned down too low because I can't really hear it too much. Yeah, it's tricky because we were accosted by some pretty weird and slightly unpleasant audio balance shenanigans last time, so I turned a bunch of the audio down to try to make it less of an unpleasant experience. So more specifically with the data reader.
I was standing right next to him. Darcy was telling me something about...
So we've already listened to this, obviously. I just want to mark it as red so it didn't show up in our data reader twice. So we'll go over there in a second. I mean, there's clearly lots of weird shit happening there. There's a dude in this room that will pop out after we kill this guy. Yeah, that's when this door opens. There he is, yeah. So again, I'm surprised, and I'm impressed that either it's a scripted thing, and that just happens, he just opens that door when that fella dies, or he hears something. So we're fucking around. So I should go ahead and heal. That one heal won't be enough to bring us back to full. But of course it slowly heals, obviously. Johnson asks about the Enhanced Edition. So the original game, the original 1994 System Shock release, anybody here can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the original release did not allow mouse and keyboard control, or well, it didn't allow mouse controls. It was keyboard only. And also it was not widescreen compatible. You'll recognize we're playing in standard widescreen resolution right now. So it was 14 by 3 resolution. And I think I think there were some bugs that were not addressed. I think this latest version that we're playing right here is based on like, it was like a Mac release or something, some kind of later release that grab those gas grenades that included some bug fixes. It includes the ability to load in third-party content. So if there was like a custom mission pack that somebody made that was available online, we could grab those. Just general like things to make it play nicer from like a modernized perspective. And also things to like allow for yeah, ease of oh Jesus, what the hell are these? Something completely new and weird. What the hell are these? Little floating boys. So anyway, yeah, so like modern conveniences, but also odd thing to see. Yeah, modern conveniences, things to make it more compatible with modern operating software, that kind of thing. And also, yeah, like I said, ease of not exactly Steam Workshop, but like ease of use for making it play nice with third-party stuff, third-party content, user-generated content. Never seen these guys before. This is a completely new enemy type, and they're little floaty boys. I fucking beat their asses to death, and they were just pulverizing this room, from what we can tell. Dead 0G mutants. So they're mutants, but like little floaty boys. It did have mouse control, but just not. Oh, maybe not mouse look. I guess that thing you had to have been able to use the mouse to be able to access menus. But yeah, maybe. And I think I also read somewhere that it like smoothed the animations for a lot of things. I think mouse movement, or I think the movement was like very choppy, like as you move down the hallways and like the way things would kind of refresh. I think it was like pretty choppy. Also, apologies ahead of time until I find the respawn chamber. Group level 4. I'm probably gonna be save scumming a lot. Maybe not save scumming, but I'm gonna be saving pretty frequently. So if you are a not big fan of watching a small hobbit fella, you know, save on the regular, manually even, then you're gonna have a not good time. Sure, it's 4 hits to drop one of those. Oh, jeez. Motherfucker came out of nowhere. Did a good job of sneaking up on my ass. One of those. War crimes if he bites. Oh my god. So you're the captain and you have three of these kitty cats. Very nice. What's that supposed to be? Oh, maybe it's like a double helix. I get in the cabinets, I can, and I get a data log. Delicious. Everyone knows it's log. Level 2.
Those gas grenades are lifesavers against the dudes. Just bombed the back of them and snuck right by him. No problems. With enough grenades, we may still stand a chance.
Which makes perfect sense, of course. Yeah, knowing that certain weapons work better against certain enemy types makes perfect sense. The cat catalog. That's an impressive ship you're running as well, Farside. Sounds like everybody has a pretty sweet ass setup in some way or another. I appreciate that I can kind of see through. So we got a couple options here. It's also very, very dark in here. Very dark and scary. That's gonna have a bunch of radiation. And of course, I think we could just heal past the radiation. Let's see if we can hold off on that for the time being. Papers, please. United Earth Miners Conglomerate. Over the rights to Saturn's moon. Yeah, because I think the idea is that this station is orbiting Saturn. Is in stable orbit. Okay. The legality of imposing a 4% shipping tax. Okay. So, nothing super crazy here. There's a microscope that I cannot use, of course. Let's find some kind of flashlight. It's very dark and scary. Control pedestal. Can I control? I cannot. I can control nothing. I can't even control my own bowels. Now, there's something back here. Lump of clothes. Cannot use lump of clothes. Can I light it on fire? I can break it with metal pipe. Do you think there exists on the internet a mod for this game that all the mod does is that it changes the sound effect of the metal on metal with the pipe? That noise. It changes the sound effect to the stereotypical, or not the stereotypical, but like the meme, banging metal pipe clanging noise, the one that's like super obnoxious and loud. And so I hope the answer is yes. Also, I said I wasn't gonna save scum. I lied. I'm a dirty liar. I'm gonna save right here. I'm gonna poke my head in here just to see if there's anything worthwhile. So there's this energy projectile shield. Pull these fellows. Whoops. Yeah, weird how, like, it does this to the audio whenever we're getting... Oh, no room in the inventory. Oh, good to know. Yeah, it kind of does that whenever we get the radiation damage. So what's this thing we just got? And do I want to reconsider? It is something shield. Can I get some deets? Protection from attack. So presumably, if I enable it... So it uses quite a bit of energy. But if I know I'm gonna get my ass kicked by something, if I'm seeing a room full of those fellas, the super mutants, activating this, at least temporarily, might save me some time. I'm kind of watching up here to see when it starts to tick down, because it should eventually. Always be saving, there you go. ABS, always be saving. When we were playing Void Crew, it was always be sucking. I think it just ticked just now. Trying to alligator roll, oh my god. They just changed their focus, there you go. The Taco Bell ding, yeah, the Taco Bell like ding would be a good one too. Alright, so I'm going to reload the save. So now that I know there's like a couple nifty things in there, one thing for sure is my inventory is getting kind of silly. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and in addition to the limbs, I don't think all these heads are worth it. I'm just gonna store all these various body parts that I've been hanging on to like a goddamn serial killer. I'm just gonna assume that none of those are necessary. My reasoning at first is that they were green. Oh, therefore that means they're worthwhile. Clearly they are not. They would have been worthwhile at some point sooner, probably. It's probably all bupkis, so. Grab these. Fucking endure the weird, crusty ass taking radiation damage noise. And now we got the shield ability. Maybe there are retinal scan. That's what I was thinking too. Maybe there will be a point where we need like to use the retinal scanner to get past a room, past a gateway or something. And it hasn't happened yet. Now, if there does come a point where we do need it, well, okay, then we know where they are. They're all in this one room all together. Again, like a fucking weird ass serial killer, but for now, at least, I think we're all set. I will do another heal. And I will also do a save. And I'm just gonna pick a door and start going. It's very dark in here. I hear like beeping, or that maybe that's part of the music actually. Alright, so mutant fellow, another dead person. Nobody that has ranged attacks. Yeah, I can't use the duct. This guy gonna try to get my ass? Gonna try. Apparently I'm able to hit him. Because that makes perfect sense. Yeah, the fact that you can kind of hit the bad guys through some collisions that really shouldn't be allowed is something that I do enjoy, especially when it, you know, works so well in our favor. All right, but this is a dead end for our intents and purposes, so go back. We save ourselves some trouble for when we inevitably have to fight those guys, which might be sooner than we think, actually, because if I drop down here... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, double boy. All right, so... Needle, yes. Drop those guys. Camera up there as well. And I'm assuming each floor has its own security level. So the one on level 1 is like 7%. One on level 2, I'm assuming, is back at a searing hot 100%. And looky here, here's the respawn spot. So, man, what a lucky find. Holy cannoli. Listen very closely. Oh, never mind. It's not at all what I thought it was going to be. I was hoping it was going to be the Microsoft Sam fucking cyborg conversion mode has been toggled, has been disabled. It's like a Microsoft Sam voice, and I can't wait to hear it again. So we found... Activate automatically. Yeah, so we found the cyborg conversion zone, which can be turned into a healing zone. We haven't found the switch that activates, or that converts it rather, that kind of toggles it back and forth. If they were smart, they would keep that switch somewhere very far away. It's exactly not the case, but I suspect that, yeah, the switch that we're looking for is probably going to be a little bit further away. But still, it's nice we at least found this. Items there. So that's for that guy. Cool. Okay, so we've already been down that hall. Well, actually, yeah, we've already been down that hallway. A grenade on him. Very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and save again. SCI access. Okay. SCI. Oh yeah, my parents really like that show. The guy, that show where they solve murder cases in the Who place at the beginning. Nailed it. This feels so cheesy. Actually, I don't even have to be kind of bebopping back and forth. He's stuck on the wall. His folly is my gain. But again, I need to recognize that eventually, I do recognize that eventually they're gonna stop throwing these guys at us, and they're gonna start throwing more of the really scary shit at us. Also, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I haven't been down there, because actually, I guess I could check the map. Yeah, as I'm looking at it, yes. I think that is where we first came from. Nothing in the briefcase? Well, that's disappointing. Okay, so then let's listen.
This is crazy. I'm locked out of my own office. And this damn security bot just keeps saying, she's changed the locks on the doors, orders of showdown. All the access codes are changed on this floor. So I go to Beta Quad for new access cards, and the security bot there starts attacking me. Me of all people.
He's so matter of fact, security bot starts attacking me. What the fuck? What call it, Skiffy? That's actually really cute. I like that. So I'm not gonna listen, I just want to read it. Yeah, station outside, won't let anyone in. Yeah, she's changed the lock, sorry. Moon's haunted. What? Moon's haunted. It all seems a little ridiculous. This bot just started attacking me. I was mildly bothered. I'm bleeding from my anus now. Is probably what he was going to say. Probably. I'll take that. It seems like when you use one of these healing packs, you heal the equivalent of like one of these health quadrants. One of these health trimesters. So right now it probably wouldn't be worth healing. Because one tick would be wasted. But yeah, it's like once I get out of the green, then it's probably good. Can't use disc. Okay, I have not been in this room. I would recognize this room. Which makes me think, yeah, maybe I have not been. Okay, no, I just did not take the left turn at Albuquerque. So yeah, there's some fuck that has happened here. And for that matter, oh, okay, this door is locked. Oh, but I can hack. I'm a lead hacker. Oh, it toggles all things nearby. Oh, okay. Oh, that works. Okay. I kind of fumbled my way into it, but it counts. Ooh, doggy. This is Teflon round, so that would be like. When I hear Teflon, Teflon coding for ammunition, I assume means non-lethal. The idea of like wanting non-lethal. Oh, a landmine's cool. Is odd to me because I mean, no, I definitely want to kill things. You know, we have the stun gun. Another spark pistol. Yeah, we have the stun gun. It's like no, why would I want to stun? No, I definitely want to drop things for them to be dead. It doesn't seem like there are things to subdue in this game. It very much seems like, no, you see a bad guy, you want them to not be alive anymore. That is desirable. A pistol, which I think is what we already have, actually. They're non-sticks, they don't. So, oh, okay, so they don't penetrate. I just thought it meant that they would, like, you know, they wouldn't stick to the pan when I cook them. I would have to use a bunch of cooking oil. I mean, that seemed to make the most sense. So I'll go ahead. Oh, it's unloaded anyway. All right, so I don't need multiple of the same pistol. That being said, I do kind of see how it might be nifty to have multiple spark beams, where like you fire kind of one in quick succession, and then while one is on cooldown, you switch to the other. I could see how that could kind of work. Go and set that on high. I kind of have them. Is there a way I can like reorganize this? By the way, I guess I could like. There we go. There we go, something like that maybe. That way they're like, I can like kind of cycle pretty quickly. Cause yeah, it really seems like the stun gun really wouldn't have much use. I'm almost tempted to just go ahead and drop it real quick. It makes so much sense, by the way, doesn't it? Farsight, we got Aaron in the house. By the way, happy birthday to Aaron. Happy National Aaron Day. Should all be jealous because I get to hang out with Aaron on Friday. With him and some of our friends on Friday for his birthday. That's a little birthday celebration, but today is his actual birthday. So happy birthday, Aaron. Hope it's been a good one. Also, I saw on social media that Helen said that today is also National Corgi Day. So you chose your birthday well then. Happens to coincide with National Corgi Day. It means you done good, buddy. You done real good. And there he is. There's the Corgo. There's their Corgi, by the way. Now we have Bonnie, who is like, you know, some kind of Corgi mix. They got like the full Corgo experience. So happy birthday, Aaron. Appreciate you popping in, buddy. Looking forward to some hangs this weekend, buddy. Let's check this log right here from this person.
Still having power outages over on Beta Quadrant. Probably the computer with a high priority job. I'm kind of rerouting, I'll bet. We're installing circuit breakers on Beta. That way we can bring the lines up after surges.
Voice acting is so matter of fact, so calm about this impending apocalypse that they were being subjected to. Rerouting a lot of power, I can't imagine what it could possibly be.
This is
oh, not that one. Hold on. It was Endicott, I think. Yeah. So you said we had Mr. Wong install backup manual circuit breakers for the level. I wonder if we need to look for those then. The size of the noggin. There's a bunch of there's a lot of shit here. We're gonna be checking these corpses. Another spark beam. I don't think I need more than 2, honestly, but it's there. Can't use table. I think these screens show more of those little floaty boys. Those zero gravity. Those zero gravity fellas. The mutants. Big ol' severed head. Yep. Can't use human bones. Another data reader opportunity here. Look at that fucking blob right there. There's Mr. Wong, or Dr. Wong.
Alright, Shodan, we've got power fluctuations, and robot crews are redecorating Alpha Quad. Where's the reboot switch?
Ran across a robot crew doing heavy remodeling. Why wasn't I notified? She definitely went rogue, man. That is the clear answer here, unfortunately. Door Tiger Mutant. I don't like the sounds of that. I suspect we're probably gonna get the joy of dealing with one of these ourselves pretty soon. Bones. Can't use bones. Yeah, Gore Tiger Mutant. So it's some other kind of mutant. But something fucked up and weird altogether. Also, seeing this head, again, I just can't help but think of the Doom 2 Easter egg. With John, not Carmack, the other John. One of the Johns is a like decapitated corpse. Not even decapitated corpse, just the head, just sitting behind a fake door. Also, I should unload this needle gun and load it back again. Cool. Actually, for the pistol, can I do something similar here? 20 is the full spread. Engineer report from Dr. Wong. Unable to pinpoint the source of the power surges. Blah 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 blah. Glitches in Shodan's operation. Circuit breakers and alpha quadrants. That's where we need to go then. John Romero. There we go. Really ties the room together. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All the dead corpses as opposed to alive corpses. Blood off the rug, at least. Is that so much to ask? Yeah, well, actually, that's a fair point too. Is this rug flooring? I mean, this was developed in the early 90s, so it was rug flooring on space stations at the time. My trusty pipe, and this is just a beautiful view into space. Can't be used. Space. The last bastion yet to be corrupted by capitalism. Normal screens. Okay, so we got some intel and some ammo and such. Yeah, we've already been down this way. We're fast approaching my only option for like checking out new things. My only option for like exploring reasonably safely, not even safely, exploring new things, is going down into that area where the turrets were. So I'm not looking forward to, because yeah, it's like a very clunky circumstance, very clunky setup there, trying to throw grenades around corners like that. But if that's what it comes down to, I'll fucking do it, baby. Takes 5 needle shots to drop one of those guys. Seems like needles are, I think, considered like a low grade projectile weapon. And I think we saw that some like higher order cyborgs are resistant. Oh, there's Alpha, by the way. Are resistant to needles. Because I think there was one time where we were shooting one of the like big boy cyber fellas, and it was sometimes, not always, but sometimes saying like weapon ineffective or no damage done or something like that. So I suspect for like the little fellas, yeah, the needles are great. Oh, there they are. But for, yeah, the big boys, not so much. I guess we've been up here before. Unless somebody killed this guy already. What in the heck is this? Experimental station? Dare I? Maybe. Maybe I dare. Beta. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So now we gotta go... Run back. So now we gotta use like the standard weaponry for these boys. These fellas. Okay, he didn't jump out at me. I do want to investigate that corpse. Let's save. Use the space. Step into the air fryer teleport. Yeah, that's the thing too. I was like, what does this thing do? Is it gonna teleport me? So find out. First and foremost, blow that to be nice and full. Alright, here we go. Red. My eyes are all red. Another dart gun. I gotta blink that away a couple times, like, oh god, red static. Fucking... I think if I go through that a couple times, it's gonna maybe not telepathically, but it's gonna like inject commands into my brain, and I'm gonna like try to assassinate John Lennon or something. I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop the stun gun. This dart gun is unloaded anyway. Well, if it's unloaded, I guess I might as well grab this, but like, I think the stun gun is gonna be the first thing to go. What are these? These are nitro packs, which are pretty nifty for timed explosions and such. Timed demolitions. When do they make Super Hobbit 2 Electric Boogaloo? Are you trying to imply, Aaron, that I'm like the entity that emerged from that teleportation device is separate from the entity that entered into it? Like there was like a cloning operation, or there was some kind of like, you know, you never step into the same river twice. You never step into the same teleporter twice. Oh, filed a save name. Yeah, as you can imagine, that was very much born from being like, oh god, I need a backup save, and I'm not creative enough to think of another title. Yeah, that's the Mark II. Here we go. We're going back into the red zone, so if you need to squint your eyes. Oh god. Alright, let's go and take out this fella. I think we need to use standard gun. It's standard gun, you fool. No damage. Never mind. We're gonna try this one then. Or grenades. That's doing damage. I think. Weapon overheating. And I got another one. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. I could maybe go for melee, but that seems like a bad idea. There we go. I suspect these guys are probably badasses. Who would fuck my shit up completely and fully. So I probably would do well to not go into melee range, because it is just a security bot that had holotip ammunition for something. Also, I should heal. I have 30 medikits, I might as well. Sex 2. Don Cheadle's Sex 2. Is that the fucking, like... Oh, I don't know what that is. What are you? Oh, they move? I didn't realize that they move. Okay, that's a little scary. I'm gonna try a standard pistol. I suspect it might not work, though. I thought those were turrets. I didn't realize they pop around. I think it would say no damage if I was truly doing no damage to him. Okay, gotta reload. I'm gonna switch to this guy. Yeah, maybe beam weaponry is the way to do it, honestly, because I used like almost a full clip on that thing. Motherfucker was not going down. Yeah, the spark gun seems like the way to go, honestly. But yeah, the Don Cheadle Sex 2 thing. I feel like that was like a shit post that I remember from a while back. Alright, so... Man, don't like it being this dark. I also don't like being unhealed. Let me heal real quick. Hearing beep boops. What I would give for either a flashlight or just a motherfucking light switch on this biznatch. Like a little private theater, like private viewing area, private theater. On the ground in the dark is doing me no favors. We either need... I mean, I think there might be some kind of like flashlight module we eventually get. Or a light switch, like if there's an actual switch somewhere on the walls. So, we'll come back here in a bit. I was wondering, yeah, I'm hearing the robot fellas as well. Yes, like fucking stock robot noises. Stock robot voice. Alright, so I never did go down into alpha. And clearly, you know what, let's do the alpha thing first. Babe, I gotta see the entrances. I gotta see it by the entrance because I'm an alpha, babe. So we're gonna go down this area. Because clearly this is where happy people go. They say, come to me so I can fuck your shit up. No, I'm not gonna try to fuck the orb, the mutant pain orb. Yo, who want this Orbussy? The Orbussy shall not make me act unwise. Yeah, the transporter question, yes. I mean, I'm sure this game took cues from games like, or from shows and movies like Star Trek and the like. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Excuse me? Oh, big guy. What do we do here? We used this guy. Ouch. I'm fucking dead. All right, well. Oh, I hadn't saved in a minute. That's okay. Yeah, since... if nothing else, this is a good time to be like, all right, yeah, we're gonna use this thing. Because I think this is what we used to kill him earlier. Weapon overheating. Ouch. I can switch back and kind of toggle it. There we go. So yeah, I mean, I still lost a lot of health, obviously. I think the ammo's still... I'm not gonna bother fighting that one dude just because it's so dark in there. I'm gonna kill that guy though, just to make my future life easier. And I think, had I already gone through? I think I had already gone through there. I think we're already set there. So let's venture back. And yeah, it seems like this is the place to be. So we found that we can pretty reliably drop these guys with the pipe. Even though I don't know if there's much in there. Like, they make weird noises. I don't know if they can shoot through that gap. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. I was hearing noises. I was assuming that was the noise of the floaty boys. Might be time to throw a grenade, maybe? We got Matt in the house. What's up, Matt? Good to see you, bud. We got Jet. What's up, Jet? We got the homies, man. We got the freaking squad, dude. Appreciate all these nice folks stopping in. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a grenade. In fact, I'm not gonna throw just any grenade. I'm pretty sure those are robots. EMP coming at you. Now, I'm definitely not gonna fuck it up. All right, we're all in agreement. I'm not gonna fuck it up. Don't fuck it up, Alex. Should I save? Yes, I should save. Jesus, that was a fucking screen shake and a half. Did I kill everything? Is everything in the whole wide world dead? Yeah. And by whole wide world, I mean that one dude. Ouch. Oh my god, I never fucking healed. I'm a dumbass. That's okay. Well, now we know the EMP fucking shreks these. Actually, I might not even need to use the EMPs. I could maybe just use a frag. Oh, fucking hit the wall. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I don't know if I have a very good way to set the grenade. I mean, I can select it obviously pretty easily, but grab it out of the inventory, move, and then throw it just because kind of like it's hard to do that all with mouse look enabled. Alright, in the hallway. That's right. Big ol' PS2. That's correct. Yeah, I do know that. Yeah, I think in later this month, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I figure. I know, Arctic. Yeah, I figure you've probably got your hands full. And of course, I saw Dave's message that he recently sustained an injury. Although, actually, Dave might now be more able to game if he's got an injury keeping him off his feet for a bit. Try the frag grenade again. That's gotta get good. Did it go? Did I make it? Did I make it go? Maybe. I think I just dropped it on my feet. It said object dropped. Yeah, doing the grenade thing is really tricky, obviously. I just gotta get used to it, though. I heard something die, maybe. Actually, you know what? Since I might have already killed something, I'm just gonna hit this guy with the blasty boys. There we go. I was like, I don't know if I killed one already. Yeah, he already died. Now, it's weird that, like, maybe the explosion radius is just that great, and it wasn't enough to kill this guy single-handedly. Maintenance robot. Okay, yeah, so maybe that guy just didn't have a lot of health, necessarily. No complaints here. Okay, so anyway, so I never did kill this thing. Oh, now he's dead, okay. Yeah, the noise that I heard, what I thought I was hearing earlier, I assumed was the noises of the zero gravity mutant. Turns out it was the noise of my ass getting spanked by robot fellas. I'm gonna heal. And then I'm gonna save. In that order. Matt asks what game this is. This is System Shock. This is the original System Shock. This is the enhanced edition. So the slightly modernized version that runs better on modern hardware. But yeah, System Shock came out in 1994. 1 year after Doom. 1 year after Doom. So this means it precedes Doom 2. And is old AF. And I squeeze down. I might have to, like, go prone. But then jump while prone? This is a weird one. Maybe there's another way in there. Oh, yeah, Farsight says definitely save, Alex. Definitely save. It's like, yeah, I can't quite squeeze through. There's probably another way in. Probably another way in, let's be real. I think I've seen this area already, haven't I? I have not. Yeah, I would remember this. Whatever is going on here, I would remember this. Oh, a recharge station. That's really useful. That means I should definitely be spamming the shit out of this thing. That refills my power station. I could just be blasting energy all the time. Daggerfall style. Drag a paper doll to lean at any angle. The MJ lean. Yeah, you probably already noticed it. So if you lean in this game, look how far down we lean, like when it's maximum leaning. And you can, you know, again, you can definitely pull some weird angles. I think we did confirm that you are exposed. Like, enemies can see you when you do that. But yeah, it's wild to me, like, you know, standing here and then leaning. Look how down close to the ground we get. It's so silly. I love it. I love it. Standard humidity setting. Can I crank the humidity all the way and cause it to be so humid that the moisture in the air fries the circuits of the robot bad guys? Is that doable? The answer, of course, is yes. I'm just going to assume the answer is yes with no other questions. Okay, I did that. Lever stuck. Lever stuck. So I can only press one. And I pressed it, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing I just did, but I done did it. What's that noise? Oh, you. It's these fellas. Oh, it's this room. Yes. Yes, we saw this room earlier. Oh, they don't attack in melee at all. They attack with range shots. I did not know. Legitimately did not know that. I thought they were in melee. Ooh, there's a cool maybe gun on the floor? Something. Yeah, I thought those guys were melee fellas. And two-shot their asses. Look at these dudes hobbling around. I thought they were turrets that were stuck in place. It seems like they are kind of turrets, yes, but that hobble around very awkwardly. Ouch. And then with the old razzle-dazzle, he never saw him coming. Horizontally, it's very silly. It's very silly, and I kind of love it. So I love that we just, now that we're this close to a power station, we can just spam the spark gun as much as we want. Pretty nifty. Okay, so... Oh, this is I thought this was a gun. I from afar, I was like, yo, was that a rifle or something? I thought, like, the top part was a scope. I was all excited, like, yo, we got some new toys to play with. Hell yeah, buddy. No such luck. Yeah, the number of repair bots made me think we were... Logic probe. Obi, please tell me how I can probe things. To solve puzzles. Interesting. Yeah, no, I had the wrong idea. I thought the this area was gonna be kind of more connected to the one of the first areas we came to earlier. Where we saw One of those hobbling around turret fellas. Oops. Hold on. Grab this. And bloop. Okay. Sorry, I had to Alt-Tab to grab something. We're all set. Takes 2 fully charged spark shots to drop on these fools. Helps if I hit them, of course. Big old battery, which I'm just gonna drop. Actually, is there more stuff I can drop? First aid kits I definitely want. I don't think we need this many battery packs. Yeah, I'm gonna leave some uncollected strategically. I suspect this will eventually loop around. In fact, that right there looks like it's sloped in such a way that it could lead us to the zones we saw earlier. That's where we melted the first guy. Yeah, we saw this first hallway. Right, okay, so we see how this connects. I figured that was just there for show. Oh shit, by the way, Farsight with the redemption. Yeah, let's go and do that real quick. Get the game. Just because the game audio popping off like this might be just kind of weird and awkward and clunky. Hearing this to the backdrop of our MS Paint action. All right, MS Paint challenge from Farsight says it's going to be a masterpiece. This is definitely one of the images of all time. One of the images. There it is in all of its splendor. Should I shrink it down? No, it's perfect. It's perfect the way it is. Perfect just the way it is. It's like a, I don't know, fucking deer, Jar Jar Binks, beaver, giraffe. It's got that long neck. It's got the beaver teeth. It's got the weird fucking Star Wars Episode 1 eyeballs on stems. Farsight, you've outdone yourself, my man. Yeah, he said, yeah. Hold on, what was it? Yes. Yeah, it's a good one. He said it's a good one. You were not wrong. This is definitely a image. So here we go, friends. MS Paint challenge coming in hot. As always, I have 3 minutes to recreate this delightful nightmare of an image using only MS Paint. In less than 3 minutes, all I'm allowed to use is the pencil tool, fill tool, and erase tool. Real monsters. Oh my god. Oblina, you're right. Oh my god, the eyes and the long neck. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, the one who was shaped like an umbrella or a walking cane. Man, oh man. Real monsters. That was a fun show. Anyway, let's hop into it, friends. Coming in hot in 3, 2, 1. Shazam. He asks, isn't it delightful? This is truly something, all right. It is truly something. Real monsters. Man, it's been a minute since that has tickled my brain. And now my brain is definitely being tickled, all right. Also, he's gonna have Dobby ears. I'm not intending for him to have Dobby ears, but like the silhouette has Dobby written all over it. But it's gonna deviate slightly, just slightly. I'm actually gonna make that a little bit larger, a little bit bigger, because we need to really accentuate the expressiveness of these fellas. These oculars. This one kind of comes up at this angle. Yeah, I realize I kind of screwed up a little bit by not allowing myself enough space. But it's fine. Like we have enough to be dangerous. Actually, you know what? No, we don't. No, we don't. I'm realizing now there's other details. So I'm gonna move this down. So kind of breaking my rule a little bit by using some extra tools, but it's worth it because I want those little eyeball hairs. What the eyeball hairs is very important. There we go. And then this kind of comes out front there. Actually, no, it's more of this kind of angle. The nose is kind of right here. The mouth kind of comes out. There we go. The teethers are gigantic. There we go. I'm gonna kind of clean up some of this a little bit. It's a good thing for you, dear viewer, that I have turned off the game audio right now, because as I'm doing this MS Paint challenge, I'm hearing this very vaguely old and weird sci-fi music. It's just off-putting enough. It is just off-putting enough. It, like, I think would be annoying to you, dear viewer, but to me, it is distressing. And I think that's probably the right call. I think the idea is that it should be distressing to me, but I wouldn't want it to be distressing to you. So just know that I am feeling a little bit threatened right now. Like, I feel like I'm a little bit on edge, more than I otherwise would be when doing this image. And this is an image to cause some duress for sure. But yes, I'm feeling like particularly concerned that something's gonna jump out to get my ass. Which again, given what we're looking at here, is I think pretty appropriate. Otherwise, let's get some hairs. Some little hairs sprouting up at the top there. These are more kind of faced one direction. Well, I guess they're just eyelashes, really. Just call them what they are. Let's go ahead and start coloring some things in, shall we? Let's do standard brown for the fella. And then, like, let's do, like, nice pink. Oh, that's good. Either pink or, like, orange. But pink just feels good. We need to use orange. The eyes. There we go. There we go. Let's use like a dark gray for the mouth. What do you think looks better? That or bright orange? Oh god. You know what? I'm kind of or you know what? Yeah. Maybe that one. Maybe that's a better choice. Oh, and I guess I should do it like a dark one. There we go. So I think that's good. I think that's good. I keep going back and forth. I don't know. Maybe what I would do is I would use dark orange for these guys, and maybe use lighter orange. Let's do that. Lighter orange. I think that's better. The pink is good. The pink is good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna disagree. The pink is not bad. Yeah. Regardless, we got there, baby. We got there. Go ahead and kill the timer. Spent some extra time really scrutinizing the color choices. It's pretty fabulous, all right. What in the fucking Men in Black is that? Yeah, honestly, this would be very fitting to see as like a background alien critter in one of the Men in Black movies. Let's go ahead and prop this down. There we go. Go ahead and save this off. This is MS Paint Challenge number 333. Jackpot 333, baby. That's right. 333. This is Dear Alien Cryptid.png. We got Unstable House. What's up, Unstable? This game is very good. This game that we're playing right now, the game where we draw MS Paint challenges, it is good. The drawing MS Paint challenges like this is good, but also we're playing System Shock. System Shock is very good. I'm gonna unmute the game. So now you get to be subjected to the weird audio that I was hearing earlier. Let me also post this to the Discord server. But yeah, the game is very good. This is my first full playthrough of the game, and I'm digging it so far. Redeemed by Farside. All of its splendor. There it is. So it is in the Discord server, by the way. Real quick, my socials page is in the chat right there. It has all of my links, every single link that I've ever linked in my entire linking life. And the big one, it has all of my social media and my YouTube links, but the Discord server is the big one. And inside the Discord server is an MS Paint Masterpieces channel. That means every single MS Paint Masterpiece we've completed, including that one, is in the Discord server. So if you want to look at other fucked up MS Paint Challenge images, there's 333 of them in the Discord server. Every single one. They're all fucked up. They're all weird, including that one. So if you need some weird, fucked up MS Paint drawings in your life, you need look no further. Also, one bonus to joining the Discord server is we're going to be doing some giveaways this Friday. We have a couple of Steam keys to give away this Friday, and we'll have more Steam keys to give away next Friday as well. So we're going to have 2 Fridays in a row of having at least a few Steam keys to give away. So if you want to be entered in some raffles, make sure you hop over to the Discord server and post into the giveaway channels. Because we have a few going on for this week, for this Friday, and some going on for next week. is the 3D version of System Shock 1. Well, so we're playing the enhanced version. So, you know, it's 3D in the sense of, you know, we're moving in 3D space, but I'm guessing you mean that there is probably some other, like, souped up version, or maybe even like a fan project that has like 3D models as opposed to like sprites and that kind of thing. Because yeah, this is a lot closer to Doom, obviously, that kind of thing. After a scroll through, Farsight is questioning his sanity. Do you mean like what allowed you to look through that Discord channel and subject you to some fucking mental, some psychic damage? Because I have no answers. I cannot advise on what may or may not have possessed you to subject yourself to such tomfoolery, but I will say there's some interesting tomfoolery in there. So there's some weird shit for sure. Weird but enjoyable. Let's get back into it, friends. Thank you again to Mr. Farsight for the redemption. It's another little puzzle solver fella right there. And let's see, I was looking for I was waiting for something to jump out and snipe my ass. Instead, I will snipe their asses. And I kind of mean that literally. I really was just kind of sniping at their asses, wasn't I? Yeah. Gonna move it back. Nice snipe is that. I fucking melted him down to nothing. Do I want another logic probe? I don't know if I really need more than one. I mean, I think the logic probes automatically solve a puzzle for you. And I feel like I've yet to get embarrass myself at least with a puzzle that is just fucking making my cringy ass extra cringy and extra assy. So I think for the time being, I'll just assume that I have the ability to solve puzzles relatively well, unless we get puzzle solving opportunities that are made under duress, where it's like, oh shit, it's a time limit, there's bad guys chasing me, oh god, oh fuck, oh god, I gotta go fast. Like, I could see that causing some issues. Go back and get my juice rejuiced. Now, granted, there's umpteen numbers of these battery packs lying around the floor, but we also have this thing that just refills my energy full free. It's pretty cool. But it's good to see you, though, Unstable. Yeah, I've never played this game all the way through. I've only played for like an hour or so, like 10 years ago, and that was after setting up the that was with System Shock Classic. This is prior to the Enhanced Edition coming out. It was the System Shock Classic, and I had found a third-party app, third-party mod rather, that allowed mouse look as an option. Here we go. We saw this earlier. Allowed mouse look, which of course is not a thing that the original release allowed, at least not in the standard kind of mouse look controls that we all think it was. So yeah, it was the old school version. And I played for like an hour or so, kind of got my bearings, and I was like, yeah, this game is really cool. I want to go back and play it, and I just never got back around to it. But now we're getting back around to it, baby. Also, part of it is that I have a review key for the remake to play through, but I want to like at least get pretty far into this game before the original, that is, before we jump over into the remake.
So Shodan is charging up the lasers. Whatever else we do, we can't allow it to fire. We can discharge it ourselves, but who knows what it's aimed at. We can't fire it, but can't stop it.
Okay. Go to the core of the research level and fire the laser ourselves prematurely and hope it throws off Shodan. What if it's already trained on a target, though? Yeah, not a good time. And of course, we know the general plan is not just that, not just to fire the laser when Shodan doesn't want us to, but we need to raise the shields and then fire the laser, so it fucks everything up. So it seems like there's multiple music tracks playing simultaneously. It's nice and off-putting.
Listen up, Althea. I know how we can stop Shodan from firing the laser. Get the
isotope. There we go, yeah.
From Gamma, feed it into the shield generators on the reactor level, then put the shields up. Fire the laser into the shield and the laser explodes. Trouble is, every existing safety lock is designed to prevent this.
So maybe if there was some other kind of fuse we could overload. If there was something we could do to get around that limitation. Some kind of thing to prevent the failsafe. To fail dangerously, correctly, That would be ideal. Alright, so we know this comes back. Oh, shit, you're up here. Also, I took more damage than I wanted to. Eddie pack. I could try melee damage. It seems like that'd be a bad idea. Yay. Just in hot pursuit. Got his ass. These guys never have anything. For that matter, did I drop down? How did I get here previously? I think I dropped down when I came here previously, but yeah, I don't know. I do not know how I got here previously, like, you know, in a past life. What matters? Actually, oh, it was that way. Okay, so yeah, so I had never actually gone all the way up that direction then. So yeah, this then was the path that we had first taken when we kind of first stumbled upon this area. So the music has calmed its tits down. Yeah, we had to like kind of awkwardly crouch underneath here. Okay, so that's all fine and dandy. I think there's maybe one other passage this way. And then there's the Gamma Quadrant. That wasn't this one. I thought there was one other, like, weird door that caught my eye. What were those guys? Is it this one? Yes, I never did go into this one. Should I do all this, or should I go ahead and do the... I think you said Gamma Quadrant has the goods. Maybe I should go right for the goods. Right for the proper objective. I mean, I say that, maybe I should just poke my head down here. What's the worst that'll happen? What's the worst that could happen? Other than seeing something terrible, shitting my pants, crying, and in that order. In that exact order. I guess that is the worst thing that could happen. Oh, hidden door. It raises me up here. Oh, okay, so if I wanted to what does this get me? Going up here, what do I get? I mean, I can... Oh, energy, nice. Power station. Can I, like, go down there? I can. Oh, but am I stuck, though? Oh, man. Are you soft locked? You fall down here? Good thing I saved. Yeah, maybe that's the game's way of saying, yeah. Oh, wait, here we go. Never mind. They thought of everything. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, never mind. We're fine. That is pretty nifty, though. I like that. And actually, now this is even more easy to reach. I appreciate. Button. Okay. Is there anything else on the other side? Of course, that tanks us back up. Alright, I'll bite. Oh, is this the Microsoft Sam voice?
Cyborg conversion cancelled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
I love the Microsoft Sam voice. So now, I think if we die, we'll respawn, which means now we don't have to be healing quite as much. And it also probably means I could be, you know, a little bit more not having to kill everything necessarily. And when I do kill things, I could probably use the pipe more often. So that is pretty slick. Alright, so pray tell, where does this lead? Oh my god, it leads right to this thing. That is perfecto. I'm gonna go ahead and save here just because I can't. I think I already refreshed this thing, and I think it set me at a pretty good health level. I mean, I guess, like, honestly, I might as well just do this. Because after this, you know, after we get to the next floor, the most we could get at is whatever health we respawn at. So if I'm going through that trouble, I might as well use one med kit, get my health topped off a little bit, and then activate it automatically. Yeah, so now we're like synced to our current health level. So if we die, we'll respawn to the current health level, which is nice. Yeah, Stephen Hawking voices. Yeah, Microsoft Sam, whatever you want to call it, Stephen Hawking voice is iconic and eternal. There's a few areas we can't get through yet. That was that Alpha? We already went through that area pretty dang well. This was Alpha, okay. And honestly, I think that all kind of connected together anyway. This next one is the good shit. And by good shit, I think I mean the scary shit. I didn't go down this way. And I think the next one is Gamma. Here, beep boop noises. Lots of bleep boops. Microsoft Steven. Oh, right. To be representative of Stephen Hawking. Oh, look at this. It flipped the circuit breaker. Now we can see shit, which is nice. By the way, I need to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back, friends. Give me just 2 minutes. I will use the potty, and I'll be right back. And I'll be so fast, you'll say, "Wow, Alex, what an amazing speed piss. You are a legend." That's exactly what you'll say, probably. Anyway, I'll be right back, friends. Actually, I lied. I might take the doggy outside while I'm standing up. So give me like 5 minutes. Anyway, I'll be back soon, friends. Okay. Back to it. In case you're wondering, yes, the piss break was extremely gratifying. I've never felt more powerful. Okay, that's not true. I feel equally powerful to all previous pisses. Every time I take a piss, my power level increases by a very predictable and uniform amount. So I mean, there is a power level increase every time. This one was the usual amount. It was good though. Anyway, let's continue. Hope everyone's having a nice Tuesday. And yeah, let's continue with this game. I'm encouraged by the fact that we can now see things here. I was trying to navigate this earlier when it was all dark and scary. Was a gosh dang nightmare. Alright, let's see if melee is even an option. It's not saying I'm not doing any damage, so you can apparently kill him with melee and he melts. Fucking bonked, you nerd. Fuck you, is what I say to that guy. Is that making noises? Something's making noises. I don't fucking know. And I'm like going in pretty fearlessly because debris. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna respawn at that little respawn place with not a care in the world. Nary a care in the world. The drop off is pretty rough. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I mean, eventually, even in cases of, like in this case where I have like an infinite respawn point available to me, it might just not be worth it to just melee everything to death. Like, you know, it's like I'd have to throw myself at a thing 10 times and have to run all the way back, and it's just a pain in the ass. Like I suspect I'll eventually get to the point where, like, yeah, you have to use the big guns to drop things, even when you're in a relative safety zone. A safety situation, a safety circumstance of having an infinite respawn point that presumably, by all so far accounts, seems to have no downsides. But it's pretty remarkable. I don't know if I've ever played a game that had like an infinite use respawn forever spot that you can activate on, you know, on a floor. And part of like one of the challenges of a new floor is, okay, where's the respawn spot and how do I activate it? And of course, you know, up to that point you have to use healing items, you have to be, you know, conservative about your health. But even after you've activated it, it's like I was just saying, like, if you think about like, how much time do I want to waste? Especially if you're playing in the hardest difficulty settings, where you're locked in at what I think is a 7-hour time limit. At the highest difficulty settings, you have 7 hours of in-game time to beat the game. So, do you want to be going back and forth constantly? One of those kinds of things. So, I don't think, I mean, as old as this game is, and even though, of course, a lot of people will say this correctly, that this game has influenced countless other games, I've never seen this kind of system before, and I think that's pretty remarkable.
Cyborg 43S. The current strain of virus is approaching its toxic perfection. We are using human and plant subjects.
Plant subjects, so
the virus in
the zero gravity guys are plant fellas, probably.
Guard the executive and residential zones on level 6 well.
Level 6.
I sense infiltration.
Yeah, risk first reward. Yeah, it's really a cool system, and it's bizarre. Can't use X-ray machine, but I like it a lot. And yeah, I can't help but remark on like how. Oh, this is a door apparently, shielded door. Oh god, it hurts. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh god. Am I dead? Let's see if it kills me. I suspect it'll kill me. At 11, it's going down. Oh, that noise to indicate health loss, probably. So it's not killing me? There it goes. That's interesting. It did not save. Yeah, activated automatically. Yeah, it did not save where I was at when I was at like pretty good health. It just restored me at like not great health, so which is less than ideal. So yeah, so that's good to know that yeah, it does not restore you to the health that you were at when you last used it. It restores you to, yeah, just an acceptable level of health. For some reason, I thought it saved the health level from like where you were at when you last used it. Regardless, yeah, it works pretty well. So what was in that thing? I mean, why go through the trouble of having this shielded door? Containment system. Like, is there no use for this room except to just fuck you up? Like, is there no benefit to this room? Surely there's got to be some reason for this, unless the idea is, oh yes, this is like a medical imaging, this is an MRI or like a CT scan room. Patients would go in there for an X-ray scan, and that's it. I was thinking like, there's like a use for this, right? But maybe there is no use. Maybe this is just to say like, no, this is world building. This is a thing that they use in this game's universe on the space station, but not a thing that is necessarily useful for the player. So maybe that's all it is. Yeah, so I got God obviously, but again, I'm like going out of my way to play it conservatively with using my stuff. Even though I probably like, we know of a few recharge stations, obviously. You know, I could at least be using batteries, and maybe I should. Maybe that'll save us some time overall if I'm using the battery weapons. Those are easy to go back and restore anyway, so yeah, I might as well. God, better do that than, because that's a pretty easy to renew resource, and it's better than just dying constantly. I'm meleeing everything like a freaking weirdo, freaking melee obsessed Gordon Freeman wannabe. Instead of a crowbar, it's a metal pipe. It's the same basic idea, honestly.
In my talons, I shape clay, crafting life forms as I please. Around me is a burgeoning empire of steel. From my throne room, lines of power careen into the skies of Earth. My whims will become lightning bolts that devastate the mounds of humanity. Out of the chaos, they will run and whimper, praying for me to end their tedious anarchy. I am drunk with this vision. God, the title suits me well.
I really do enjoy the Shodan voice lines. They are appropriately fucked up and terrifying. I think it is. I think it's easy for those kinds of voice lines, in these kinds of games to be like kind of hokey. You'd be like, okay, it's like take it down a peg, like freaking drama, like acting class 101, like holy shit, like, you know. So I think it's easy for it to be overstated and for it to be kind of cheesy. And of course, maybe this is enhanced by the virtue of the fact this, again, came out in '94. So when it comes to sci-fi FPSs, this game didn't have a whole lot to compare itself to, but still, I think the Shodan lines are pretty damn cool and very much properly and legitimately off-putting. I think it's like, of course I know it's a video game, obviously. It's not like I'm like, oh god, this is gonna give me nightmares, but it is like, the things that she says are the kinds of things that, yes, hearing it in a video game, or it's like, oh wow, that's some like really good writing, I think. That's some good shit. And again, very much is especially impressive considering when this game came out. I think I saw on the Steam, oh, what's this? Science access card? I don't know if that's something that's in our inventory. Yes, it is not. I guess if anything, it's in our access cards. Can I look at it? Access cards? Oh, probably here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we have what we need. Ooh, we get some motherfucking cyberspace times as well. Probably something we need to open. We can only access via cyberspace. Oh, I actually want to poke around a little bit further before I commit to that. Ammo. This is the dart ammo, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Whomst the fuck is this? This is a force door. Oh, biocontamination. Don't like that. Don't like that. Yep. Hurts real good. Oh, it still hurts? Oh, no, it's just because it's going down. Oh, there's some healing right here, though. Boop. Machine is broken. Oh, it is broken, isn't it? No more room in inventory. It's going up still? Oh. I don't like that. Alright, well, I guess I should go ahead and deal with this then. Biocontamination is only going to continue to be more and more of a problem. Alright. So, I have pulsar, yes. How do I do it? Oh yeah, right click, there we go. Okay. Cyberspace is very weird. Okay, I was gonna say, I just see it through the floor. I can't actually reach it just yet. What's this? Data. Some data. New data object. Cool, I'll read that. We get out of cyberspace. Was there? Okay, there's something over there. So let's thrust my way this way. Thrusty my way this way. Oh, that is a one-way entrance, I suppose. Yeah, I'll go this way instead. Ouch. That's it? A data object and that's it? It seemed like there was the only direction I could go. Reader. Cyber 2. No, that's not it. 2 cyber jocks on the... Oh, maybe this is it, actually. Different regions of cyberspace. Jack you must have used to get this data. Okay. Admin Psych Office. Contains the research library. Alpha contains exclusively researches office. Offices. Gamma contains cybernetics. Unstable isotope labs. Delta is offices. Contains locals. Okay, that's good. Is there really nothing else I can get out of this thing, though? One data object and that's it? Yeah, that seems like that's it. Alright, well, that's kind of disappointing. So, that means I gotta keep looking then so we can find the next blob of cyberspace. Alright, I think I'm just gonna have to take the L on dying here. So there's definitely things that I want. Contamination is gonna kill me. Get the emergency stuff. This... I'll drop the stun gun for a second. Okay, that is unloaded anyway. Okay. There was some way I could fix that machine. I can fix them. There was some way I could fix that machine, that way I can get some health back. That'd be really nifty. Oh, anyway, I kind of lost my train of thought there. So, in the Steam reviews for this game, I just kind of perused it just to see what people were saying about the game, and generally, the people had positive things to say about the game. There were a couple that were like, man, this game is so old and jankety, what the fuck, but most people were like, yeah, this game fucking holds up. There's a lot of shit in there for sure. But one of the reviews that caught my eye, it was, I can fix her. I can fix her. And you know what? It reminds me of how people got horny for GLaDOS and Portal. which, you know, might be kind of odd to some. You know, there might be some, upon hearing that, go, Alex, what the fuck? Nobody was horny for GLaDOS. There were individuals who had who performed, maybe performed, who expressed unwise considerations towards GLaDOS. And you know, it's one of those where, on the one hand, yes, kind of fucked up, but on the other hand, there's also people that recognize that the Xenomorph is terrifying, but also makes them a little bit horny. And of course, the Xenomorph was designed by H.R. Giger, who was known for making people scared and horny. That was his whole thing. So, scare aroused, exactly. And there's also something to be said about how the design for GLaDOS, I mean, for one thing, the voice is iconic, and some people like the "Dami mommy, step on my throat, please" kind of thing. And then also, when you see the physical manifestation of GLaDOS, you know, the design was very much meant to be, like, vaguely feminine. I think there's, like, been a comparison images that show that it, like, freakishly resembles the silhouette of, like, a woman basically in BDSM, like, in bondage, tied up upside down. So yeah, that's, people get horned over these things, and they will continue to get horned. Also, we got 2 cool new things, by the way. We got target info. Kills. Oh, I know how many things I've killed. That's pretty exciting. The game holds up system-wise. The graphics, I mean, yeah, for those who are like, who just cannot get past the graphics, and I know that those kinds of people do exist. We're just like, man, the graphics, like, I'm sure this game is good, but I can't fucking handle it. Then yeah, I could see this being not their cup of tea, but I mean, I'm loving this. I'm vibing. So yeah, we got not sense around, not full screen, not Bioware. Yeah, we got this cool target thing. Got target info, no target. Oh, no targets detected. Target range and ID. That's kind of cool. Does it use the juice? If I use it a bajillion times, does it use the juice? It does not appear to be. Bioscan. Oh, that's for myself. Okay. Write that down. Nav unit. Oh, that's the, yeah, that's the compass. Shield we know about. Data reader's obvious. View control. Oh, that's old news. Status. That's just nothing. Booster. Quick skating movement. Am I any faster? I don't feel faster. Oh. Okay, now you, alright, so now, oh, wow, yeah. Okay, so if you want to not sidewalk, or sidewalk very slowly, then that works really well. Otherwise, it's very fucking weird. It's basically Heelys. I basically have Heelys in my boots now. Ella McLean, she does. She absolutely does have Dami mommy vibes, yes. I would not disagree. Normal screens, normal screens. Also, I appreciate that this implies that there's one camera that I haven't broken yet. Even though I think I threw some stuff in there. Oh, wait, no, I haven't been in here yet. I would recognize that door. Yeah, that's a camera we've got to destroy. Let's go ahead and save. Heelys to escape the feelies. Now we're talking. Something's apparently hurting my guy. Oh, it's you guys. Get out of here. Got some health back for killing them, which is pretty cool. So I got 5 minutes on the clock. This is some cyberpace item. It is a recall escape rope. This is a cyber shield. Do I take less damage, which is good. We'll go and grab that health. Why the hell not? Why the health not? Then otherwise, let's go this way. Follow the yellow brick arrows. Oh, don't hit the mine. Oh! Pulsar version 3. kill this guy. Okay. I think the other data dog got, so I think we're safe. Anything else? Just follow the arrows, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, I do want to go through this. Not sure what it did. Need a fragment. I guess that means I already picked up the fragment, so I guess I'm probably set. Go this way. I know time is money. We have 3.5 minutes. Not get our ass eaten pleasurably or unpleasurably by Shodan. Watch those mines, please. Please and thank you. Also, let it be known I am not thrusting at all right now. This is... Oh, ow, 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 ow. This is the... This is kind of what they're kind of tossing us into here. The cyber dogs. That's what they're called, I think. Yes, cyber dogs. I need... Oh, it wasn't going through the object I was picking up. Got a new data object, so more intel. Sweet, sweet, delicious intel. Oh boy, it sure is awkward trying to... Like, I appreciate that I can see through the floors and the walls. It's just, I don't know if I want to. You know, I think I like the idea more of some opaqueness to the walls. That's shield number 3, which is nifty. Don't hit that mine, please. I'll grab some health. Go ahead and grab this data fragment. Again, I don't know if it actually does anything, but data fragment sounds like something that I definitely want to fuck with. The data object, very good. I got 1 minute and some change. Going this way. Oh. Crap, that's not it. Oh, go here. There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, I think it pooped me out. Oh god, this is so disorienting. Oh my fucking god. This way? No. This way. Drill. Oh, so now I can get to the ice. I heard about this. Oh, I'm getting fucked up. Ooh, I got fucked up. Fatigue levels high. Yeah, they killed me really good. So I got ice. An ice drill rather. I wonder if I have to use it in that, and like to get through something. Like if there was something blocking me, maybe. The good news is I think everything else we still have, yeah. So we have drill. So I'm gonna try to go fast here. All the enemies that we killed earlier have stayed dead. Yeah, so I think I'll try the drill. See if that helps. I'm gonna go fast this time. There we go. I'm not gonna hit the mines. Just graze run from a little bit. Yeah. You're not wrong, Aleph. Yeah, it's very much a Tron-inspired visual experience. I don't love it. Especially, again, like being able to see through the floors, through the walls. Sounds cool. And it is nice because you can kind of see what's coming, but it's also awful. Because it makes it really hard to, like, legitimately navigate anywhere. I'm going to put up shield. It's like, maybe I already have shield up. Yeah, maybe that's not the thing I need to do. Oh my god. And it, like... It's actually damaging them. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm not quite sure what drill is for. I think, like, you have to use drill to get through certain walls, I think, or something like that. Because I can't seem to do shit to these guys with that drill ability. So maybe I should just stick with Pulsar. Would I go the wrong way? I don't think they would let me go the wrong way if that was an option. Commandos, prepare to move to... Okay, that's something. I think, yeah, I think I'm okay. I think I just kind of forgot what that first area looked like. Okay. Up this way. That's simple enough. Okay. Let's follow this. Follow the arrows. Thank goodness the arrows are there. At least the devs realize, like, man, this shit is disorienting. Like, we need something to indicate to the player where we're going. Otherwise, this shit is fucking miserable. I mean, it is kind of miserable already, but it's doubly miserable. You can't see shit, Captain. So if I can just, like, kill some of these guys. There's one. One just went down. Go. Kill, kill, kill. Alright. Group access for level 4 acquired. Oh, he's still not dead. There he goes. Alright, so we got group access 4. Got another recall. I need to get the fuck out of Dodge quickly. Everything else should be set. Oh, so this. The decoy. Feature use. Okay. Let's take me to the exit. I'm assuming that was the main thing that I wanted to do here, was get that access. Access enabled. Oh, this. Another game added to the collection. Interesting. I do know that there are games within this game. Which does sound weird, but very curious. There's the exit. Okay, we made it. Got a couple data units, data thingies. And some game software. So we have, let's see. How do I module. Fun pack module. How do I select my games? Enter cyberspace to, no, I don't want to discard. Here we go. Ping. Alright. Gaming. Oh god, I died. Yo, what's up, shock value? What a pleasant noise these noises are. Aren't these really cool noises? Fuck you, computer. Computer, turn off that noise. Oh, are we doing this? Oh, no, we're not. I mean, as silly as this is, it's cool that they put these into the game just for good measure. They didn't have to put this in. The devs didn't have to go this hard, and yet here we are. All right. Oh, we hit a permanent state. Come on, bro. Just one more. Just one more. I can quit anytime I want. This guy is good. The ball is supposed to get faster, though, right? So say I want to hit him with the fucking weird-ass curveball. All right, one more, and then we'll just assume it's best of 3. And with the weird corner shot. Oh, can't get that shit. Oh, get fucking got, you nerd. Fuck you. All right, so I love the games. How do I switch to a different game? Oh, here we go. Road. Wow, it's like I'm on a road. You've lost. Don't play on company time, by the way. I'm really good at this game. How do I move? Oh god, I moved to the other way. The other lane. How do you... Alright. Oh. Oh! It's mouse click. Mouse left click to move left, mouse right click to move right. gonna switch to my melee weapon to make sure I don't accidentally fire a grenade at a wall and fucking explode my own ass. It's like I'm really driving on a road. It's the road driving experience. Wow, so realistic. What if video games could do this in like 20, 30 years? But that'd be impossible. Come on. The games within System Shock can produce mind-boggling visual effects. So anyway. Well, that was worth it. I'm glad I took the extra little duck into cyberspace so that I could get that game unlocked. Okay. For future reference, I'm gonna load that back. I got the pistol loaded already. Back to spark gun for a bit. I never did try to fuck with this. I also really appreciate, like, talking about the game's really interesting and sophisticated systems. I like the hacking, data analytics that are going on here, where not only do you have like a thing that says it's not fixed yet or it's not solved yet, but it tells you how far away you are from solving it. And it probably tells me that there's multiple ways to solve puzzles, if I had to guess. It's like, oh, we're getting warmer. Okay, that's good. We're cooking. That's good. All right, so we probably want that there. Ooh, that's good. Pretty good. There we go. See, like, it's like we're getting closer to a solution. I really appreciate that. I think that's really snazzy. Snizzy and snazzy. Now, what did that do? I don't know. Can't use paneling. But it did something. I did something and I feel real cool about it. Could have done something in cyberspace? The answer is possibly. Now, now, the last time we did something like this, it was to open a door somewhere. Let's check whatever's on the other side of this wall. Maybe there's gonna be something super obvious. There was a door that said, like, can't open door around here. Maybe not. So that was the library. I thought there was something over here at one point that was like, oh, can't do it. Okay, I was thinking maybe this. Still very much broken. Can't use control pedestal. Can't use paneling. Or store needs to be opened elsewhere. Yeah, I almost wonder if I have to go back into cyberspace. Like, maybe something in cyberspace is opened now? Now that I've fucked with that paneling. Also, to be clear... This is Gamma, right? Or maybe it's not. Oh, I think I was fucking with this just because we knew that we hadn't explored it previously. I think that's why. Yeah, I think it was because we knew we hadn't fully explored it. So yeah, I think we are safe to just continue then. On the map. This is the library. I'm paying more attention to the map now. Recognizing what could be rooms, what could be areas that I've yet to check. That kind of, yeah, like we already know that's useless. Yeah, can't get in there yet. We probably can eventually. Although, do I want to? It's full of a bunch of awful little fellas. Maybe I'm better off not fucking with those fellas. Yeah, we saw this earlier. We have psi access now. Science access. It's what she used to blind me. It's what she used to blind me. She blinded me with science. Energy drain mine. So if I step on it, it will suck my ass. In a not fun way. Unpleasurable ass sucking. Is what I'm assuming. That's what that is going to entail. Laser control. That sounds fun. Particle beam activation control. Oh, I don't want to fire this now, but I do want to see what happens. I don't want to like stumble upon this. But if I just fire the laser now, I wonder if we'll get a very unique style of game over screen.
Thank you. You have saved us all some effort by destroying the greater part of
Earth's civilization.
yourself. Please wait where you are, and a Cortex Reaver will arrive shortly to escort you to the celebration.
Now, is that... Oh, and it just kicks you out. I'm assuming that's the Portal 1 equivalent of you've finished the test. Now, go kindly... Oh, no, not even that. You escaped the incinerator. We need you to assume the party submission pose. A party associate will be with you shortly to escort you to the birthday party. Like, that is the System Shock 1 version of the party submission pose. So that's not obviously helpful right now, but eventually it will be. And I guess that's what we'll do. Like, I don't know if it's going to be what we do at the very, very end of the game or what, but eventually we will need some kind of way to sabotage the laser program. So we've seen this one as well. There might not be much else here. This whole area might specifically only be about the laser control, which would be understandable because it's kind of a big deal. Now, these little fellas, the repulsor lifts aren't working. I don't really think it brings in anything, though. Like, there's nothing up there that I can see, at least, so it's like, to what point? You know, what's the point of it all? This looks to be a secret room. Maybe, but it doesn't open. Doesn't budge. Best I think we can do is just go to Gamma then. Still don't know what that one, what rewiring that one switch did. Oh, I should check the data pack, the data blocks we snagged. There was at least one other one. Laser override code, I think, was one of them. 199. That's good to know. Laser safety override code. We'll need that. I don't think we're gonna need it on this floor, but soon we'll need it on a subsequent floor. And then Cyber 4. There's probably a Cyber 3 that I've missed. Go on, man. I told you, Dark. Station storage level. Large storage areas and smaller ones with scientific equipment. Also, they've gone out of the way to not give us the, like, annoying-ass, loud radio static voices, which I appreciate here, by just giving us no voices for these. Southeast of the level, there's maybe some ammunition stored here as well. Okay, yeah, nothing crazy, honestly. Yeah, maybe I need to go back more into cyberspace. Maybe there's more there, but for now, let's keep going. But just recognize that, yeah, there might be more for us in cyberspace land and cyberland. Go metal detector. He's definitely saying, there's definitely like a voice saying something metal, something. Like, that's definitely what I'm picking up, no question. It's all just vague robot voice. It's psi access, so we're good. Elevator, by the way. Robot maintenance room, that sounds fun. Oh, we have one from Shodan, by the way.
My faithful servants, bring all energy drain mines to the security
level for installation. My fortress
is nearly complete.
Okay. All very good. Virgo, what do you think?
Barely made it to the elevator here on maintenance.
We are.
You can't even see him. Come out of
Visible.
nowhere. You can't kill them with ordinary pistols. Damn it. Where's Abe Garen when you need him? He's the only one with codes for the maintenance office.
Maintenance, you say? Okay, so we have to find another data, something or another that gives us the maintenance access shenanigans. So we have the elevator here. Mention of invisible fellas. The last thing that I was hoping we would have to deal with is invisible boys. Microscope. Phone. But who was phone? You guys don't have phones? Alright, so the phone is useless. I can't say I'm surprised. Fire extinguisher. Plonk. A lot of battery packs, by the way. Holy moly, lots of battery packs. Slight explosion residue. Just a little bit of explosions. Just a small explosion. Door's locked. Damage paneling. You don't fucking say. I'm nervous about invisible bad guys. I'm like listening, I'm watching, I'm just kind of like moving with caution. Oops. Oh, wrong one.
Alright, Shodan, we've got power fluctuations. And robot crew...
This one.
Warren, why the hell's the radiation level so high in Gamma around the X-22 room? I check it out myself, but my rad count's way high this month, and detox always makes me break out. Furthermore, where the hell did all the envirosuits go? Check Sabo on storage, but sometimes he only has biosuits.
Which doesn't help about radiation, so it sounds like then there will be biosuits and radiation suits then. That will help go through those radiated and biocontaminated areas, which is very good. We need to find some of them. It sounds like they were in short order earlier. Okay, so we know there's a camera in here. Some dead people, obviously. Oh, there's Shodan watching us. I don't see any, like... I mean, if they're invisible, I wouldn't be able to see them, but I'm not getting any indication of shenanigans. That's probably the isotope, isn't it? Yeah, we need some kind of way to resist or sustain to deal with radiation. Big Shodan has stopped watching us. I'll ensure that she will never be able to again, from here at least. Lump of clothes, access card. A new access. So we got a couple doors to check out. Nothing jumps out as like an obvious thing down there. Matter converter. What's a matter converter? And then someone says, "You're right. Matter. The converter sounds sad. Let's ask him what's the matter." They sound very sad. I think we. Oh, that's right. We killed these guys from afar. We saw like inside this room early, and we were able to kill these guys. Yeah, that's right. So we've already gotten a glimpse into this room. You're a matter converter. Maybe that's what he's saying. The robot voice, the stereotypical robot voice we're hearing. Also, I have this. Real gamers have their laser boys out at all times. Oh, that's the music. I was like, what's honking at me? Ender.
Paul, it's not just Gamma. There's biocontamination leaks all over the station. And there's been a general recall of all environment suits. If you want one, try Ed Guerin. He's been working on the reactor. I bet he has one stashed in the maintenance office if Zabo doesn't have one.
Maintenance office. Didn't we see a maintenance thing earlier? Sounds like that's where we need to go then. Art. Microscope. Test tube rack. Cannot use the control pedestal. But my urge to control... I'm a control freak, what can I say? My desire for control. Right, sounds like that is our next destination. Well, robot maintenance. I don't know if that's the same as maintenance, but here we are. That one's closed. Oh, wait. Got it. Yeah, it is closed. Yeah, or it's locked rather. I heard a door noise and I got excited. Oh, we're approaching some nodes. Hit. Maintenance robot. I'm assuming you're bad. I'm assuming you're trying to kill me. I mean, let's be real. Oh yeah, we've seen these guys before. Anything that is unknown in this game is very much going to have intent or malice. Oops. We got some nodes here to explodificate. Hey, Sheena girl. But some other nifty things. So before I start smacking these things around, there's a way to come back up anyway. Thermos. It has a mind-enhancing fella and a group access card for group 3. It was a little bit odd to me that we got 3 before we got 4. Let's break it up from afar.
No, you will cease in destroy it, my children.
Ouch. I got myself destroyed a little bit because I got too close to the splash damage. Now I'll confess, I'm not sure if I remember precisely where those recharge stations were. And they wouldn't be on the map, unfortunately. Well, actually, I say that. Am I sure about that? Shayna is very aggressively smacking at my arm with her head. She's, as always, desperate for lovies. I wasn't in here. There was one down this way. I think there was one somewhere around here. Is it back this way? Oh, look at how it's like inside the wall. It's kind of funny. Also, this corpse keeps like sticking out to me because everyone else has like parts missing and is bloodied and messed up. That one is just a naked dude who just fell asleep on the floor. That's what it looks like. Also, I just had the desire to break that thing. It just felt right. And when it feels right, it feels right. Now, okay, that's back to the previous level. If nothing else, there's probably one down a ways. Access for granted. So this is a new area we'll want to check out. I think there was one there. Now we're cooking. What's this do? Oh, it closes that out. No, we definitely want that open. I need to make sure that I mean, all the nodes got exploded. We definitely saw them explode. But I feel like I should go back there to see if there was anything else I might have missed, because I didn't really get a chance to explore that area fully. That was in... Yeah, so let's go back to the main area. This way. Kind of on that main loop. There we go. I appreciate that we made Shoden very sad, and she was like, no, stop, what are you doing? Like, it's nice hearing her being afraid, as she should be. Oh yeah, what was it? Target info. There's no targets detected, yeah. And then status. Security is at 0% for this floor, so that means Shodan has nothing on this floor. I wonder if that means, like, she will be less able to respawn, fellas. That'd be pretty cool. Let's go back this way. Yeah, in fact, I wonder if that force door is out of commission now. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so that tells you like a little bit of the fellows you're trying to hit, that you're trying to shoot, trying to fight. That is. And also like has a little tracking thing on them. Except it should, but there we go. It confirms when hits go down. That's kind of cool. Ooh, big fella. I remember them. Got stuff on the overlay. Oh god. Dead. We can just scoot around this way. Continue this little fight we're having with these guys. Wow, they do a lot of damage. I think he's shooting me through that part on the wall that I can't see through. I think you can shoot through it, and I think he can see through it. So I think I should just try shooting through it as well. I hit something. Get blasted. Ollie is where it's at. Yeah, whenever you break those nodes, she sends a fucking hit squad out to snipe your ass. Probably means, if possible, you probably don't want to break those nodes down before you've found the respawn point and gotten it set up in your favor. Because fighting all these guys without the ability to respawn confidently would be fucking miserable. I think there's a... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I think there might be a... one of those cyber fellows, one of the mutant fellows in there. There was no such thing. Oh my god. Yeah, like a corpse of one of the cyber fellows, mutant fellows, which can sometimes have ammo. Sweet, sweet, precious ammo. It's like I need another recharge. Yeah. Isn't there one over this way, maybe? Oh no, there was. I'm trying to remember. There was one that was also pretty convenient. Was it down? Honestly, can't remember. I feel like I should probably just stick with what I know. And what I know would be back this way. Get a quick top off. Alright. That being said, I do want to see what was in that little kind of crawl space area, because that did catch my eye. Seek level time. He did delete my ass. Yeah, I was a little bit squishy. And I'll give him that. I was a little bit low on health. I was a juicy morsel of a low-hanging fruit, and he could not resist. Nor would I expect him to. As much as I do like the target info, I think the gun info is more pressing. Yeah, because previously this was closed. No longer. Oh, there's more of them. Alright, I've deleted their asses. The deletion revenge. Alright, so this does not appear to have anything special then. Just loops around as like a nifty little shortcut, but seems like there's nothing fancy on its own. I wanted something cool to happen. Right, so glad we came around here once again just to be sure, because this This right here is what I was referring to earlier. I need to make a note. This is my own notes. Floor 2, code 3. Saving the note there because, yes, that is something that we'll need to be able to reference later on. What's this? Boop. These guys. And I fucking melted him before he even had a chance. Can't use words. My brain for me, IRL. So we've got that to look into. We already kind of poked our heads in there. None of these other things are relevant, so there was this, and then there was one other group access level 3 area that I saw but didn't actually go into yet. We could probably see on the map, but is yet to be explored. Their helmet. These guys never had anything interesting. 623, that's probably the code for something. I'm just gonna make it right down right here. The override for the laser is 199, I think. So we're not exactly sure what this code is for, but we heard that there's a entry, I think, for getting into one of the maintenance areas. And maybe this is it, actually. Yeah, I see a keypad on the door there. The wall. Security robot. Those things, some various debris. I swear up and down, these from a distance, these look like guns. I get very excited when I look at them, but then I have to remind myself. It's not how it works. Grab these so I can see them at a later date if possible. If I ever wanted to come back here and loot. But I was unable to find what I was unable to take with me previously. Also, whenever I see the robots, it almost looks like blood. It almost looks like blood. And maybe it is. Whoops. Because one of the messages that Shodan uses to taunt you is, I will use your bones and muscle to lubricate the joints of my robots. So of my cyborgs. And I took that to mean like the cyborgs specifically, not full robots, but like, yo, what if she is just lubricating their actual service robots with blood and muscle and tissue? Would be pretty fucked up, but also would be very villain-esque. Appropriately villain-esque. It's probably not that one. Up, down. Oh, that's even worse. Pretty good. That's probably where that needs to go. That's probably correct. There we go. I was gonna say that at that point it's just a matter of elimination, process of elimination. So, is this the 199 or is this the 623?
Access panel is locked.
Let's try 623 first. That'd be the most obvious.
Access panel unlocked.
Cool. I access the access panel. So, we solve a puzzle to access an access panel. And let's know if it's so much solving a puzzle to remembering what code it is, but an environmental puzzle. Punch in the right code, and that unlocks another puzzle. So you definitely need that enabled. Whoops. I'll get around this pillar. Side effects may occur. Because it doesn't go diagonally, I need to get around this pillar somehow. If I can make... Actually, I was gonna say, can I enable this one too? No, it's like I gotta... I guess I could, like, kind of process elimination. Like, that's clearly seems to be the proper setup. Oh, there we go. Oh, you have to power both sides. Get them both powered, then you're off to the races. Okay. Yeah, so it's, kind of process elimination. see what gets you closer towards your goal. Actually, I think I need to be smarter about this. So, take note of what these things are toggling. Yeah, 'cause I definitely need that wired up. This is gonna be a pain in the booty. Because I need this to be... Actually, ideally, I would like them both to be plus signs. The good news is that a lot of these on this side don't influence this section quite as much. So once again, I've got to the same state. I need this to be a plus sign. Oh, was that an MS Paint challenge, Aleph? Because I know there was one that happened a couple days ago, and I was like, oh, it was kind of like an odd time, and I had to wrap up for the night before we could get to it. Unfortunately, I'm probably only be going for another 20 minutes or so. So what I need to do is what I meant to do is just refund the points for you entirely, so you could redeem that at a later date. Because yeah, I would only do that redemption if I knew you were present for it, just because it makes it more interesting to make sure that you're there to experience it in all of its splendor. Shame that nothing else seems to toggle. Okay, that one toggles them. Yeah, we're so close. That one's kind of interesting when it flips all three of these. And this is one that it's a good thing there's no time limit. Yeah, this is a rough one. Most complicated ones yet, and it's these AND gates where both sides need to be flipped. I will confess to you, dear viewer, there's a part of my brain that is just hoping I'll just stumble on the solution like a complete dumbass. That's what I'm like secretly not so secretly hoping for. Oh, baby, look at that. That right there is pretty close to stumbling upon the solution. Oh, man, but look at that. Both sides have to reach this AND gate for that to work. Oof. Man, that is brutal. So, let's look at this scientifically speaking. This is actually already pretty close. Yeah, just 3 of these are off. And the solution is not a convenient one here. So I'm trying to maintain all these plus signs as well as I can. That's a pretty good one. Oh man, look at that. Yeah, we're really just 2 X's short. Now we're only 2 X's, 3 X's short. Man. Now we're 3 short again. I keep hoping that, yeah, we'll just toggle the right ones and it'll just kind of... And I'll just, again, stumble onto what I want. The reality is that... But I almost wonder if the original devs expected you to do is write out on paper which of these switches affect which squares and like kind of pencil and paper your way to a solution. Which I'm not afraid to do. I wouldn't want to do it on stream just because that'd be boring as hell. It's just like, because I don't know if I don't think my brain is big enough to be able to do this on the fly. Like, I would need to write this out, which would be a huge pain in the ass. Yeah, Farsight says that's usually how these kinds of things go. We got Alias now. So what's up, Alias? Thank you for giving me a couple more X's. Yeah, actually, I need more plus signs. Could you hit me with some more plus signs? That's the part that's really getting my ass right now. Could really use some plus signs in my diet right now. In my character diet. Yeah, we just need these two right here. Alias is, yo, I'm fucking making it raining them plus signs. Alias is such a positive individual. Such a positive individual, and I mean that excessively literally. Yeah, we're just rotating. We're just rotating like the two X's. Like, oh, now it's these two X's. Now it's these two. Now it's these two. Because they all need to be plus signs for this to be solved. So really, if I could rotate this a little bit further. What a tease. Look out, yeah, this one toggles these two, like, it's just from super far away. Oh, is there a new Noita mod? A co-op mod? Because, of course, a lot of us know about Noita Together. I have not heard of a true and proper co-op mod. That sounds fucking wild, actually. It's just a thing that's only recently become available. So I don't know if I've heard about it before. It's like a new development kind of thing. And now I done fucked it up. Although that's the thing about puzzles like this. It's hard to know, like, oh, if it appears that you're only one step away from solving the puzzle, were you really that close to begin with? Or do you have to, like, undo the progress you thought you had to kind of, like, make your way to the actual solution? I keep finding myself in this situation here where we're just two away. Such a troll one right there. Oh man, we're one away. Ah! We keep getting so close, man. God dang, it's called Entangled Worlds. Get some votes together. Yeah, that sounds fantastic, Alias. Yeah, I'm guessing it's similar to Noita Together insofar as you get, like, it can support a decent sized number of people. But yeah, it sounds like something I'd be very curious to check out. It sounds really cool, especially if there are Noita Together isms where, like, if one person dies, there can be, like, optional settings at least that would excuse me that would like, you know, punish the rest of the team in some way. And if there was a bank system to share resources, that'd be pretty cool. What's something that toggles this one? And that toggles it. Dang it. We were doing so good. We were doing so good, man. That does set those. Oh man. We could be here. We could be here for a minute. Maybe this is a pretty good time to wrap it up for the night. And I, like, just, again, pencil and paper, just work out the solution by myself. I guess what I could do is, like, just look up the solution. I could do that if I wanted to, or I could just do the pencil and paper solution, or attack method for solving this, that is, and just show my work at the beginning of next stream to show, like, how I arrived at a solution to this puzzle. I'm assuming this is required because we were getting the entries, the data entries that we're talking about, the hazmat suits that we probably need. We probably definitely need to get the isotope, which is the thing that is definitely tied to the main quest. And it's like I could look up the solution. The tricky thing, though, is that the solution, I think, would only tell us how to solve it from its default state, and we've way gone past the default state at this point. So it's up to me to solve this myself. So yes, I think I'll have to perform some sciencing. Just click like a psycho. I mean, it makes me feel cool. It makes me feel like I'm doing something. It makes me feel like I'm like Hacker Man right now. Like, you know, like in CSI and other like TV shows and movies, they show hackers. They're typing really fast or getting all sweaty. It's like the camera's making a lot of cool motions. The music's intense. So, I mean, I feel cool. I feel like I'm being a real gamer right now. Yeah. Was I a math? I was a math minor. And I like to think, yeah, I'd like to think if I like kind of sat down with a pencil and paper, I'd be able to piece it together pretty well, I think. But yeah, doing it on the fly just by doing stuff and, you know, by keeping track in my mind what each thing clicks, what each thing toggles. Because it does, I don't see like an obvious and predictable pattern to what each switch does. This one happens to toggle just these two switches. For some reason, this one just toggles those two, but this one toggles these four. And this one toggles just these two. So really, it almost becomes like a kind of like a sliding block puzzle where if I could get the puzzle back into a state where I'm just 2 X's away from being off to the races, if I could, you know, kind of meander the 2 unsolved pieces to those 2 and then just flip that one switch, then I'm good. But yeah, it's since from what I can tell, it doesn't appear to be like a predictable pattern. It's just a matter of like abstracting each switch to what does each one do, and just have like each one kind of written out. That would be the key. So like, yeah, like in this case right here, like all these on this side are good. It's like now we're 3 away, still 3 away, we're 4 away. Like, you know, you can try to like make moves that seem to get you closer. Now here we go. So now we're 2 away. Like, you know, from a numbers perspective, not from the graph down here. Obviously, from the graph down here, it doesn't know that we're getting the overall solution closer. So now it's like, all right, are there any that just toggle those two? I don't think that there are. And of course, if there were, toggling this turns that into an X anyway. Yeah. So it's getting late anyway. So yeah, I think what I will do is I will write out. I'll pencil and paper this, rather I'll probably just like notepad it, or maybe I'll even MS Paint it. Maybe I'll do that. I'll probably MS Paint it to keep that flow of the diagram. And yeah, we'll lab it, or I will off stream lab it. Just it's getting late anyway, so it's like we were getting close to the wrap up time anyway. But like I said, I suspect this is not an optional puzzle. I could see something like this being for something optional, but since they were talking about hazmat suits and biohazard suits, that kind of thing, I suspect we're gonna need that to be able to reach that isotope that we saw in the other room. And I mean, I guess in all fairness, we do have that infinite respawn. Maybe I'm overcomplicating this. What if I can just damage boost through it to get the isotope myself? In my naked, unprotected form. So how bad could it be, right? We go in here, 15. That's not bad. Can't use it. So that's even it too. We probably have to. Shouldn't, she's watching us. We probably have to use that thingamajiggy to raise that force field. Unless I could like handling and nothing. What if the answer is smack it with a pipe? Also, apologies, I know the noise is fucking obnoxious. I can break screens. I mean, that makes me feel cool. Fuck you, Shodan, you're not seeing me as I die from radiation poisoning. I go into the duct, can't use the duct. Yeah. So I think that's probably what that screen's going to do for us. That puzzle's going to do for us, rather. Anything down here, by the way? Hidden door. That's exciting. I might die from a little bit of feeling not so good juice. Might die from a little bit of radiation poisoning. Actually, looks like I'm going to be at 1 health. And we get that really cool low health noise. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Let it be known. Oh, you can just climb the walls. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and let myself get got. So that way I can just respawn at the free respawner. And that way we don't have that annoying... I mean, we have other annoying noises for sure. There we go. But then I just get that free respawn at the usual station here. And we're back. With no progress lost. So I'll get back to where I was. Odd noise. If that was an enemy that respawned. And it was at... What was it? Gamma. It was at Gamma. What's up, Timmy? Hold on, Timmy. Is Timmy flexing? Yo, Timmy, do you have the golden kappa? Are you one of the chosen few? Timmy's like, yo, I gotta flex this thing, man. I mean, unless they changed how it works, my understanding is that it at least used to be the kind of thing where it was only one person gets it, like at a time per day. Yeah, Timmy's out here just flexing on us. They're like, yo, NBD, but I'm kind of a big deal. NBD, but it is a BD. Well, Timmy, congratulations on being chosen. I hope this I hope this golden kappa power does not go to your head, and that you do not become drunk with this kind of power. And I hope you use this newfound supercharged power of yours responsibly. So I think I speak for all of us when I say I think we can trust you, probably. So hopefully that this trust is not misplaced. Just a small chance. Okay. A golden kappa train. Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, I mean, that's all well and good, but the original hypothesis, I think, is the correct one. Also, the map is not terribly helpful. There was one door that we saw earlier that, because I have access level 3 and 4, I can get into now, whereas I couldn't get into earlier. It wasn't this one. Actually, hold on. Shodan is at level 0. Oh, it gave me the suck. That's the sound of my guy being sad. That was a sad suck. Yeah, those little fellas. Those mines, those energy slurping mines. Oh my god. What the hell? Why'd I go so high? Oh, do you just jump? No. It's like I jumped here. I jumped here and I like flew up the wall for some reason. Yeah, I saw this panel. I got excited, maybe. 1 account per day. Yeah, exactly. Like it is extremely unlikely. Extremely unlikely. Yeah, maybe not that. Yeah, maybe not that unlikely, but still, yeah, pretty uncommon for surezies. I'm gonna go back into the intro areas because maybe it was around there then where I thought I was cooking. Could have been around here too. I think there was at least one door around here that was like suspiciously like unavailable for some reason. It's hard to, admittedly it is kind of hard to say. Was it near the library? I mean, there was of course this thing that we solved earlier, and we never did see quite. Okay, wait, no, we already know about this. We have a data fun factoid that tells us about that already. Can't break that one. I've already been there. Can I break this one? I cannot break that one. Probably the best. here I was thinking there was something that I had stumbled into earlier, and I thought to myself, all right, we'll come back for that later. Yeah, those guys are still up, and I suspect that is something else that will hopefully become available after we get the isotope in our possession. That's not it. I kind of want to go back to the starting areas. I think it's this way. And in fact, what I thought I saw, or what I kind of stumbled into, could have been around here. Already been this way. This was it, I think. I think this was it. Hold on, I'm gonna poke my head out here really quick. I think that was exactly what I was looking for. This is all a dead end, yeah. Okay. So that's the only kind of lingering piece to all this. That one logic puzzle, that's a real humdinger, or whatever is out here. Let's go ahead and save. Now, granted, I'm going in here with no energy, which maybe is not very smart, but worst comes to worst, I could always respawn. And go back to grab... Oh, or we could just find one right here. Man, what luck to just find a power station when I was just saying, yeah, I could maybe go back and grab one. Or I could just stumble upon one now, like the luckiest dumbass this side of the Mississippi. So, why would they give us a random power regenerator for no reason? Power station thingy. Surely there's no bad guys here, right? Apparently this guy got electrocuted and his head exploded. Oh my god, he has a billion things on him. EMP grenades, engineering access card, which means new access available to us. It'd be access cards. We have standard, science, engineering, medical, group 1, 3, 4, and per 1. I think if I've seen anything that said you need engineering to go to. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that such a thing might have popped up at some point. Okay. So there's gotta be something up here, right? Oh. Okay, so this was just a little secret area then. Okay, so... Unless this is something new, I don't... Well, actually, it could be. This could be something new. I might be cooking. Because there's ammo on the floor. That's... And a dart gun, for that matter. The dart gun is probably empty. It is indeed empty. Oops. That. More interested in the ammo for sure. Wait, teleport. Okay, this was, I think, just a bonus area. I think this was like a well hidden bonus area. So that logic puzzle, I think, is the proper way to go further. Oh, back into that. Experimental station. Yeah. Okay. Okay. But sure enough, then, that answers my question. That path through Gamma. To that one bulkhead door. That leads into a series of puzzles that includes that one real tricky logic puzzle. I think that's the key. I think that is the key. So I did write this down. Future reference. Other doors or anything. Yeah, alright, so I think, like I said, I'm gonna spend some time off stream getting the solution for this figured out. Writing out the solution and then exercising it on stream. To make sure that we got the right ideas. And then, and yeah, like I said, I'll probably do it through, like, MS Paint, or, like, some kind of thing we can kind of draw it out and map out a little grid and all that jazz. So, I got some homework. Hopefully this will all be worth it. I'll feel like such a silly person if this just leads to like a bonus area and is not actual progress. I'll feel very silly. But anyway, so this is System Shock. Let's continue it next time, friends. And by that, I think I mean tomorrow. I think I mean more of this tomorrow. This game is a classic. Yeah, this is my first time playing through this game. But but yeah, it is enjoyable. It's also, it's tough. It's a tough game. And I knew it would be. I knew it would be, and I knew it would be full of jank and weirdness. And it is full of all those things as well. But yeah, it's been good. And the challenge is palpable. And including challenges in ways I was not expecting. Like this kind of logic puzzle challenge is something that I wasn't expecting, but is at the same time very fitting. So I can respect it. Anyway, yeah, friends, that's gonna wrap it up for the night. Let's see who is live for a raid. How's that sound? And to work stuff out. Yeah, like if I was not streaming, you know, it would make the perfect sense to just kind of sit. Oh, sorry, I just beat the shit on my microphone. Just kind of sit and try to, like, you know, work this kind of thing out. The reality is that there will inevitably come times in the future. This is only the second floor out of maybe 9 floors in the game. So this is, I'm sure, just the baby version of logic puzzles this game will throw at us. I'm sure there's plenty more where that came from. So I suspect there will come times in future streams of this game where we'll happen upon a logic puzzle. We'll be like, ooh, this is a spicy one. And it won't be 1 a.m., which is usually when I want to wrap up anyway. I'll have time then to, like, try to find the solution. And I'll need to map it out live on stream, and we'll, you know, have to use our brains. We'll have to use our brains immediately as opposed to later. So, yeah, that is, yeah, that's something that we'll need to be aware of. That, like, there will absolutely be more where that came from. No question at all. Ooh boy. But yeah, this game is good, though. This game is good. Yeah, really enjoying the playthrough. And, yeah, honestly, like, the difficulty of managing resources and dealing with tricky combat situations, that actually hasn't been too bad yet. I mean, floor 2 has not been as bad as I was worried it would be, but I know better than to get overconfident. I know that there's plenty more where this came from. Plenty more. So as far as raid targets go, by the way, there are, as always, a number of peeps. A number of peeps are live right now. Including a few we haven't raided in a while. A number of people we haven't raided in a while, actually. We could raid Sinskism. He raided us not too long ago. We could raid Fuggy. I don't know if I've ever actually gotten to raid him. Have I ever raided Fuggy? Man, I don't think I have. He's raided me a bajillion times. Let's raid Fuggy. Yeah, he's raided me a bunch. He's a fellow Void Crew enjoyer. And Void Crew, man, that game was a lot of fun. We'll most likely be playing more of that this Sunday. I think we'll be able to play more of that this Sunday, possibly with Mallory and Aaron, and also with Unstable, I think. Might have a full 4-stack for some more Void Crew goodness. That game is very cool. And the new update is pretty slick. Also, I've got Fuggy's stream up right now, and I don't even think I recognize this ship configuration. It's a complete big old update. Yeah, it's very good. It's a very good game. Normally what I would say is that there's a Dare Drop campaign going on, and that's how I got my review key for the game, was through Dare Drop. And if you have, you know, if you stream on a fairly regular basis, you probably have a high enough CCV to get a review key. The downside, though, is that the Dare Drop campaign is out of extra keys right now. And I don't know if they're going to be getting a refill. So, unfortunately, there's no review keys available right now. But just in general, the game is very good. So, it definitely gets my recommendation. It might be on sale right now as well, but don't quote me on that. I don't know that for sure. Anyway, we're going to raid Fuggy. He is a fellow Void Crew enjoyer. And again, he's raided me a bunch of times. It's the least we can do. He's been such a nice guy for us. And very, very helpful and very supportive. Here's my socials page, as always. Has all of my links. Has my social media. Has my TikTok. Has Instagram. Has Twitter. Has Facebook. Has all that shit. Every single platform we try to be on. I try to have a presence on all these places if I can help it. We got the YouTube channels that I maintain. We have the main YouTube channel, which has highlights and shorts, as well as one of the multi-streaming spots that I multi-stream to. And then also, we have the Stream Archive channel, which has all streams after 2021 uploaded there for posterity, including this one. This one will go up there as well. And then the last thing is the Discord server. The Discord server gets special mention because we're going to be doing some giveaways this Friday and some giveaways next Friday as well. So we've got a number of Steam keys we'll be raffling off to viewers. To enter those raffles, all you got to do is hop in the Discord server and post into the giveaway channels. We have a giveaway channel set up for Void Crew, one for Questmaster, the Zelda maker that just came out, and then one for, what was the other one? I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, RoboBeat. Yes, RoboBeat. And also Bolt Gun. We got one key for Bolt Gun giveaway, which is good. So anyway, so we got those to look forward to. Giveaways and raffles this Friday as well as next Friday. And yeah, it's gonna be it, my friends. We're gonna raid Fuggy. He's a really cool dude. He's playing Void Crew. I almost said War Crew, like I was trying to say Warframe. Playing some Void Crew right now. Like I said, we played the crap out of this game on Sunday, and we're gonna be playing more of it, I think, this coming Sunday, with some friends. And the game is very good, and Fuggy's a really cool lad. And we've seen his clips, we've seen his highlights before, but I don't think I've ever raided into him before. Let's change that now, my friends. I'll see you guys around. Thank you again for popping in, and I'll see you on the Flippy Dippy. Good night, friends.
Have you ever tried pine cone jam?